Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the QQ podcast, Quality Quora podcast, going live right now. I'm Eric Wang.
I'm Anthony Davenport.
We hope you enjoy your stay here. Hello, YouTube. Yes, we're posting this on YouTube. Quirky Corns, false, not the name of the blog. Don't do that. So I guess we should introduce ourselves here.
All right.
You want to go first, Anthony? Alphabetical?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
All right. So, hi, I'm Anthony Davenport. I'm a writer on Quora, if you don't already know that. I write about my life experiences, along with list answers, just informative answers as well. Every once in a while, I don't know. I just write about whatever I feel like. Really, I'm kind of a grab bag kind of writer.
I'm Eric Wang. I write about mainly history, usually Roman history, but sometimes I write about more general history, just kind of stories, cool stories from history. I like writing about that. And not to flex, but I'm the number 2 most viewed history writer on Quora, by the way. Just in case you didn't know that. I'm pretty cool.
Yeah,
my favorite food is pizza. My favorite food is pizza. I like pizza. Thank you, everybody.
No, we can go to Eric's profile right now, and it'll show that he's number 2.
Yeah, it will. I'm not lying. We got a lot of people here. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? We literally just introduced ourselves. Sorry if you missed that.
It's on YouTube though, so.
Alright, so Anthony, you want to go live? Let's browse some Quora.
Yeah, sure, I got you.
Yeah.
I'll stream my screen.
Everyone join Anthony's stream.
Alright, so we got the 30-day challenge, which has been popping up on a lot of people's feeds lately.
Oh yeah, guys, thank you so much. If you guys are doing the 30-day challenge, thank you so much for doing that shit.
Yeah, y'all are doing great.
That shit really fucking helps. That shit is really good for the community.
And people will say that Team Quora has been dying lately, and I completely disagree. I don't even really believe much in Team Quora per se, but the fact that y'all are sharing all of your answers to the space and that y'all are writing consistently, it's really great. So if you're writing consistently, keep it up for sure. Some of y'all's answers are really fucking great.
Yeah, keep up the work, dude. I know it's tough sometimes when the algorithm fucks you in the ass, but literally if you just keep writing, you'll do well.
Exactly.
If you enjoy it, at least,
Consistency is key for sure.
Alright, let's read this answer by Aisha. She's a really good corn. Has she hit 40k? Has she hit 40k yet?
I think she's at 40. She's at 41k now.
Let's see, dude.
That's sick.
What was the most unexpected twist ever?
Alright, so are we gonna read these answers out loud, or are we just gonna skim them and then kind of give them a rating?
Let's read them out loud.
Okay. So Nicholas Barclay vanished from a basketball game near his house in 1994. His parents prepared themselves for the possibility that they may never see their son again, but they had hope of finding him. 3 years later, their son turned up alive and well. The family were excited upon hearing their son's voice, but despite the reunion, something was off. The boy looked nothing like the boy who disappeared. Nicholas Barclay had blonde hair and blue eyes. This child had brown eyes and brown hair. He also had a French accent. Nicholas told everyone that his eyes changed due to the chemicals his captors used, his hair was dyed, and his French accent developed in Europe for so long. The family believed him and accepted Nicholas into their home for 6 months until the FBI took fingerprints and blood samples. It wasn't Nicholas Barclay. He was then a 23-year-old con man, Frederick Borden. After his exposure, Borden made claims that the family really knew he wasn't Nicholas all along, and that they were just putting on a show for the police. He insisted that they killed the boy and hid his body. Lies upon lies, he eventually ended up in jail for 6 years. Borden began his impersonations as a child and claims to have used at least 500 false identities, 3 of which have been actual teenage missing people. Nicholas Barclay has never been found, ... Alright, that was pretty good.
Dude, this guy's weird.
Yeah,
what the fuck? This guy's weird. What are you doing, bro? Okay, so look at that picture. I'm pretty sure that's is that the difference between this dude and
that has to be.
How the fuck? That man is a child. And then
Like,
that guy on
how would
the right side could be like 40 years old, dude. What?
Exactly. That's.
How do you believe that
nothing
shit?
Alike. Oh yeah, I'll put the share too. Actually.
That's good, yeah. Shares don't usually get like that many upvotes at all, even if you're a popular corn. It's kind of weird.
Well, I don't know. I've had a couple shares lately that have received like 300, 400 upvotes. I don't
What
know.
the
how.
fuck, dude? That's weird.
I've
What?
never seen shares receive that many upvotes. Like, it's crazy.
That's so weird. What? How's that a thing? But yeah,
have
that
no
answer.
idea.
This answer is very well written. I like the story too.
Yeah, it gives all the facts. It's not too wordy. There's good line breaks. This is definitely what a good answer on Quora should look like.
Yeah, yeah. But as you can see, even though she has 40k followers and she's writing a really good answer, it only has like 82 upvotes after 4 hours, which is like, it's pretty good, but it's not like incredible.
It has 13,000 views too. So I mean that ratio is a little lacking, you know.
That ratio is kind of trash, honestly. But
Which is
later
weird,
on,
because this is a really good answer in my opinion.
yeah, later on we're going to talk about ratios and how much that actually matters, what that means for your answer.
All right. So my dad is signing me up for the military when I turn 17, no matter what I say. What can I do? Now I don't know why, but these kind of profile pictures really bother me. I don't
But the
know
thing
why.
about them is that those people, the people with the blank profile pictures, they always have like the most one-hit banger answers. Like they just write one answer that's so good, and that's the only answer from them you'll ever see.
Exactly, and then the rest of their answers just have like no upvotes whatsoever. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah, see this guy. Look at his monthly views. Hover over his profile and look at his monthly views. You see that?
So,
137k this
all
month.
The same answer.
Every single
Look at this.
every single view that he got is from that single answer.
If my internet will even load, jeez. Okay, so yeah, he has 40 answers, right? And all of his views are from one answer.
They're literally from that answer. The four.
Yeah, his second most answer is 348 views.
And this one has like
How that-
100 something k, dude. That's kind of insane.
It kind of just goes to show like just how weird the algorithm can be.
And that's not even like a strictly good answer, but it totally answers the question perfectly
It
fine.
does,
So
it
you know.
does. Well, yeah, we should probably read it first, though. So I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah.
drill sergeant. You can enlist at 17. However, you cannot be enlisted against your will. Just tell the recruiter you don't want to join right now. The recruiter will tell you to have a nice day and call him if you change your mind. If that, for some amazing and strange reason, doesn't work, when you go to MEPS and you are away from your dad and recruiter, tell them you are being forced to join against your will. Problem solved. Okay. So, I mean, it's not like an amazing answer or anything, but it definitely answers the question.
Yeah, and it's a helpful thing that a lot of people might not know.
Exactly. Like, he's straightforward with it, and I feel like generally the military, like I'm in the military myself, I don't know if people just assume we're, you know, all gung-ho and scary and intimidating, but I mean, if you're going to talk to them about a serious issue like this, then they'll totally understand.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I feel like a lot of recruiter, or at least the conception of recruiters is like, oh yeah, we got to get as many people as we possibly can. And it's like, well, while they do have a quota, like nobody's forcing you to join. And if anything, we even have too many people joining the Air Force at times. Like, I'm pretty sure nowadays it's harder to get into the Air Force than it is to get into college. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but
Well, strictly speaking, it's not that hard to get into college, so
not
like any
really.
college, you know.
But my process for the Air Force was really difficult,
Yeah,
all because of my autism. So
I see. You give it an upvote, dude.
yeah, I'll upvote that. It's a good answer. Like, it doesn't have to be completely, you know, elongated out or lengthened out, if you will.
Yeah, I usually skip
Like
those
this.
answers that say promoted by this thing.
Oh yeah. Don't answer.
I usually skip
I-
those. They're usually like trash, but you know, maybe that answer's good, but still.
But people just, I don't know, they
Kinda weird,
buy
dude.
views.
Kinda
It is,
weird.
It is. It's funny with promoted answers because I'll see some that have like thousands of views and they'll have a single digit count of upvotes. It's just funny to me. I don't know why. But anyway, on to the next question. So how good are human senses, sight, smell, touch, etc. in the animal kingdom, like on a general scale? We are one of the most elite animals in terms of eyesight, 7 times better than a cat, 40 to 60 times better than a rat, etc., with birds of prey being one of the few animals that beat us. So we have a picture with different
Dude,
perspectives.
these fucking animals really can't see.
I guess
I think
not.
it's because
Like,
of
how
our.
do they just-
It might be because of our size. I don't know.
That could be it. But it's strange how they don't run into things. Maybe they just... They definitely use their other senses to move around. That has to be it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well, they're also
our
like
sense of
tiny as shit. I
smell
don't know.
is more complicated. While predators like Komodo dragons and dogs can smell meat way better than us, we can smell bananas better than they can. This is because we eat foods that make these smells when they have gone bad. Parentheses, we are especially sensitive to urine, a smell rotten apples sometimes make. So while we may not be supreme in the animal kingdom, we are pretty good sniffers. Now let's go on to the sense of taste. We are, I would say, medium. This is measured by number of taste buds. Humans have 10,000, which is good compared to dogs with 1,700, with cats with under 500, parrots with 350, and chickens with a mere 30. On the other hand, pigs have 15,000, cows have 28,000, and catfish dwarf all the others with 175,000 taste buds. So yes, we are medium.
God damn.
Next, we have hearing. Humans are not great listeners. We hear better than reptiles and cephalopods, which are deaf, and armadillos. Now let's go to the ones that beat us. Oh boy. Elephants, dogs, cats, owls, horses, dolphins, rats, pigeons, rabbits, and bats are all very good. That's quite the list, if you ask me. You may think that bats, with their sonar sense, may be the best, but that actually goes to moths. Surprising, right? And finally, touch. This is a bit of a lesser studied one, but here goes nothing. I will only tell you high sensitivity ones since it is not very well known which ones have bad touch. Spiders have sensitive touch hairs, catfish, I know they are superstars at this, have sensitive scaleless skin, and star-nosed moles have sensitive noses, making them notable. But wait, animals don't just have taste, smell, touch, and hearing. They have all kinds of senses that we don't. Let's look at some of them. Echolocation is used by bats, cetaceans, and even some shrews. They send high-pitched sound pulses that echo off objects, helping them navigate and hunt. Electroreception is used by sharks, many fish, platypuses, bees, dolphins, and even frogs. Sharks use it to detect weak electric charges from muscle movement and prey. Bees use it to see which flower has been pollinated by leaving a electric charge in flowers after pollinating them, and many fish have lateral lines which can detect predators. Magnetoreception.
Magneto.
Is used by homing pigeons, bees, sharks, sea turtles, tuna, and others for navigation and orientation. They detect the magnetic field to help them navigate. Nutrient sensing is used by white-crowned sparrows and deer to detect which foods have nutrients they need. It is similar to taste. Birds, bees, reindeer, butterflies, scorpions, and other animals can see in UV, or ultraviolet. Owls use it to see from potential mate, or see waste from potential mates. Reindeers use it to see droppings from potential predators. Birds use it to feed their young properly, and others use it to find food. Mosquitoes, snakes, fish, and frogs can see IR. Mosquitoes use it along with smell to detect where carbon dioxide is coming from. Snakes use it to see heat from its prey, and fish use it to see through murky water. And that's all, folks. You know, that was actually a really neat answer.
That's a really good answer right there. Look at the links. Look at all those links.
Yeah, he has all
That's
the footnotes.
clearly
well,
an answer this
has
person researched a lot.
Like, he has his in-text citations, and he has good pictures too. Like, they definitely don't retract from the answer, I wouldn't say.
They definitely help.
Yeah, that's worthy of an upvote right there. Yeah. So I guess we can trade roles then. This will be
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
Tyra or
Tyra's answer.
it's Tyra. Oh,
yeah. Is she here? No, she's not. Okay. Hey,
Damn.
Pornhub.
Damn.
Alright, so, what's the weirdest assumption anyone has ever made about you and why? This isn't really a weird assumption, but it's an assumption that's very common for me. You notice that bold? That's hot.
Very common.
Anyway.
That's decent bolding right there.
It's not bad. I prefer italicizing to emphasize words, but that's just my personal preference.
Yeah.
Most people think I'm older, parentheses, and sometimes way older than what I actually am. I remember when I was just 11 years old, in bold, and people would assume I was 21 or in my early 20s! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that right there. The 3 exclamation points. Not really. That wouldn't.
I don't really like that either. I'm not digging that.
Personally, using 3 exclamation points like that is not really my style. Like, also it's really like informal and like I don't know. I think on this site you should generally like, if you're gonna write about like not necessarily the most academic or like serious topics, you should at least be writing like you should be writing a piece that you wouldn't be shy, like I don't know, show your teacher, not being embarrassed by like your quality of your writing, like I don't know.
Right. and that's why I try to format my answers as well as I can. Like, I mean, I know I make mistakes, but I don't unironically just decide to shittily format my answer. And I'm not saying this answer is too bad, but I just don't like the emojis either. I don't like how people use those.
Yeah, I don't like emojis on this site. I don't think that should be a thing. Whoever added that, bad idea. Honestly.
Bad idea. I agree.
The emojis and this site should remain separate, usually. I do like how she's not spamming, though. It's just casually there.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's good. Like, she only has... Okay, oh, and there's a Bitmoji sign off again. But she only has 2
No, that's
emojis.
not a Bitmoji. That's like the Animoji thing from, like, iPhone.
Oh, the Animoji, right,
You know that shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, my mom has that. And it's weird, because hers looks exactly like her.
Damn. Some people just be looking like cartoon characters, dude.
I guess, man. It's fucking weird, to be honest.
My mom has that.
Okay, now I know I don't have my age, my bio, like most, I guess, but I'll just say that I'm definitely not 17. I decided to ask my friends, parentheses, I hope, sad face, how old they thought I was, even though they already know my age. I know you guys, oh, hey, this is from my server. Look at that. Wow. All right, so let's just kind of scroll through these. So,
that is your server, damn.
Yeah, it is.
I was thinking you're 17, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, so I won't confirm or deny any of those except for... Man, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to pronounce Zine's name. Or is it
Zinedine?
Or is it Zindine?
Zindine? That's not...
I don't know.
That does not sound... Zindine does not sound right, I'm going to be honest.
It doesn't. Also, he's a dude, and I thought he was a girl for the longest time.
Same, bro.
I was actually shocked. When he was like, yeah, I'm a dude, by the way.
Yeah, he's like he pulled up to the voice chat one time and he just talked and
he did?
Yeah, his voice was like
dang.
he's like hello.
I wasn't aware of that.
I don't know what gender Zinedine is, bro. Like I don't know. We know now.
Years.
Okay.
And I don't know why people can't tell. On a serious note, I think I just might act a bit more. Let's see. Those are brackets?
Those are brackets. Don't
winky face.
I think it's because she decided to use a winky face.
Yeah. So it would look weird with double parentheses. Okay, so actually I'm gonna give her props for that.
That's intelligent, good. But if you were to use emojis anyway, just use an emoji.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. Maturer than I really am. So please, in bold, tell me in the comments how old you think I am! Exclamation point. If you know, then keep it to yourself. Yeah, that's why I didn't really say anything, because I figured... Thanks for coming to my TEDx talk, your old host, Tyra Ola. Alright, so we have an emoji sign off. Which,
hell yeah.
I mean, if you want to do it, you can, but it's just not my thing, really.
Okay, so Leaf in the chat asks, what is this podcast about? We're literally just like reading Quora. Later on, we're going to do some more formal like writing advice. We're going to review some profiles here. Let me browse a little bit. I'm going to share my screen.
Oh, are you gonna browse?
Yes, I'm gonna browse.
Alright.
I'm so good.
Yeah, so I'll turn off my screen.
You can see my sick Quora here.
Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, with those 3 messages. Oh, hey, I like the background, by the way. Good stuff.
Thank you. See, I put my profile picture and your profile picture. You see that?
Yeah.
Don't look at the YouTube one. If I ever send you the channel, don't look at the banner. It's so scuffed and so terrible.
Yeah, you have a lot of notifications.
The banner is so... I don't click on this. I click on this. This is the only one I click on.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything else...
Bro, he removed me! I was a contributor. He fucking removed me, dude. Wait, he literally removed me. He literally removed me, bro. KW removed me. Okay, dude. Yo.
I got you, fam. Hold on.
My fucking God. Yo, put me the fuck back, bro. Just put me back to piss him off, dude.
This is probably gonna get me demoted from admin, but I literally don't even care at this point.
Put me back put me back,
wait, were you a contributor or were you moderator?
I was a contributor, I think. I don't know.
Alright, you know what?
No, make me a fucking admin, dude.
No, I'm just making you a moderator.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah. This is some good company right here. Some good company right here. Carson Wang.
Cargo Vroom.
This man.
I can't believe I just said that on our podcast.
Can we all be moderator? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I am gonna bash Quora a little bit for a lot of shit they fucking do later on.
I mean, I feel like
I have
we
a
already
fucking
have
rant.
bashed Quora for a bit, but yeah.
I have a rant built up, but here, let's go with some browsing.
All right, let's do that.
What is
Yeah, I
something
wanna see what
people
your feed
almost
looks like.
never use correctly? Therefore. Almost everyone says so therefore, which is redundant. Therefore so doesn't belong. See that? That was a good use. That's a
Well,
correct use of therefore.
I see what he did there.
This right here is a creative thing, right? Therefore so. You see how he like he mentions something, a grammatical concept, then he uses it in the next sentence. So like he basically shows what he's talking about. Sort of makes him more
Yeah.
credible, I guess.
Like that one sentence already makes him sound profound.
I've read so many like weird student essays where people write so therefore because they think they're like cool or something, that they figured out what
Or
this word
they're
means.
trying to like file out the word count.
They figured out what this fucking word means and they're like, so therefore.
So there thou for, in this
Hell
fine
yeah.
essay of mine.
Everyone does bash Quora because
Yeah, people are just literally trying to like satisfy word counts.
yeah. Well, everyone does bash Quora, honestly. Like, everyone fucking hates this site for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, even though we all use it, it's weird.
Everyone uses
Sorry.
this site, but also everyone hates it. Like, everyone likes to hate on this site. I think there's a lot of good shit about this site. We'll talk about that later. Steep
Yeah, like,
learning
I like
curve.
the site, but at the same time, I hate the site.
Yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Mm-hmm. Steep learning curve. People like to use this to mean something is hard to learn, as in climbing a steep hill. Actually, a learning curve is a plot of progress over time. This misunderstanding may stem from the false analogy of a steep hill. Difficult to learn tasks have a shallow learning curve. Okay, this is
Dang.
interesting. I actually didn't know this before. I didn't know that a steep learning curve is a
Yo,
false
your
statement.
quality is amazing. Holy crap.
I'm insane, dude. Your internet's just dog shit, dude. Sorry.
What do you mean, dude? I have 500 megabytes per second.
You also have
can't bash
400
my internet
ping.
like that.
You also have 400 ping.
That wasn't me.
Oh, whose ping was that? I thought it was your ping.
That wasn't my ping. Yeah, how do you check ping anyway?
Well, a learning curve is it means something specific, I think. Like
Oh,
a-
I see what he's trying to say, yeah.
A learning curve means something specific. I guess. That is ping, indeed. That is indeed ping. I'm pretty sure this
Yeah.
server, this NMSI server is on NA East, so you just need to be on NA East to have the best ping. What is my ping?
Right, and you're...
21 MS. You're
That's
probably
not
close.
bad.
You're probably close to that.
I'm at 18.
Holy shit. I've been
Now
dethroned.
16.
I'm being destroyed right now.
Yeah, here, I'll screenshot. Here, I'm gonna screenshot that shit.
299 ping. Oh god, that's hot, dude.
Oh, I got a screenshot at 15. Let's go. Yo, Gecko making those
I'm
hops.
sitting at 24, dude. I'm kind of shit.
Yeah, 24 is pretty fucking bad.
249. Yeah, y'all are like across the world, dude. Damn.
That's crazy.
At least you can like play games if they have regions. 700.
My cousin,
Holy
I tried
shit.
playing Fortnite with him a little while back, and he was at our grandparents' house,
Yeah.
and his ping was at 1,000.
Sarah, you live like really close to me. I think you live like an hour away from me, so you have like similar.
Like,
ping.
I didn't even know ping could go that high.
Yeah, I
get
played
wrecked.
Minecraft with like 1,000 ping before. It literally
How
takes
do you-
one.
how do you do
one.
that?
It takes 1 second for anything you do to reach the server, and vice versa. It's so bad.
That's terrible.
Anyway, deconstruct. This does not mean to destroy. It means to disassemble in order to understand its parts. A radio is deconstructed by mapping out its circuit board. It is not deconstructed by bashing it against a rock.
Wait, people actually thought that though?
Deconstruct.
Because I mean, I've always known what deconstruct.
I never used
means.
this word. I never used this word.
I've
either
never
way.
used it either, but I know what the meaning is.
Yeah, I've never used the word deconstruct. Hard stuck. Gecko hard stuck. Can't get in the podcast.
Cat,
Lol W.
get wrecked.
Toothpaste. Advertising photography has us believing we need to put as much toothpaste on the brush as will fit. Truth is, you spit almost all of this out right away. A pea-sized amount cleans just as well. Yeah, honestly, like, I always put, like, this much, like, this thickness, but across the whole toothbrush, and I feel like that's too much, so I literally just need to put this much. You know why they do this shit, right? You know why they do this shit. So you'll put so much
they
fucking toothpaste on it that you'll use up your fucking toothpaste tube, and you'll just buy. Yusuf, what's up, dude? Yo, we're just browsing Quora right now. We're gonna do some more serious shit later. Who uses that much toothpaste? This is such a waste, and they want you to waste the fucking toothpaste. So you'll buy another toothpaste tube.
Like seething with toothpaste.
So you'll use more fucking toothpaste and buy more toothpaste from them. They're huge scammers, dude.
I mean, every company is a huge scamming company, but like some companies are just more so scammers, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Calamine lotion. What is this? I don't know what this is, dude.
Yeah, what is? I've never seen that before.
I've never seen this in my life. Does anyone know what this is? Chat, tell me what the fuck this is.
We're both dumb.
Is this like a boomer thing? It looks like a boomer thing. Oh, okay. Hope's a boomer.
Oh, apparently, yeah.
Hope, can you tell us what this shit does? Tell us what this shit does, please. I want to know.
Whoa, holy shit.
What?
Yvonne's ping is amazing.
6,000 MS.
I didn't even know ping could go in the...
I've never seen that in my life. Holy shit.
6 times 1,000.
It dries out skin. It's just a skin protectant. That's because it doesn't do anything at all, as in nothing.
Okay. Wow.
It does nothing.
That's pretty great.
Got him. Probably would dry skin, honestly. Like, if you look at the ingredients, it'll probably just fucking dry out your skin. Who knows? I feel like that would make it more itchy, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. This thing, right?
Gecko, what?
Fucking
How?
10k ping.
How do you... Okay. Oh, hey, it's a promoted answer. Don't we all love those?
Yeah, so this is the thing about a promoted answer, right? I mean, they get this nice
Hey,
verified
so tag.
Like, and they got a shit ton of views per month, right? Let's check out this answer right here. This is literally just an advertisement. Quora allows people to pay them to promote answers, especially corporations. Corporations love to do this.
Gabriel Weinberg, like DuckDuckGo.
Can we fucking talk about Gabriel Weinberg? Let's just talk about him right now.
Wait, that's hella clout. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
This guy.
Hey, you know what's great is he has less followers than both of us. Get wrecked, PewDiePie.
Well, he will have more followers than us soon, I think. Actually, it depends.
Yeah.
It really depends.
His 100 mil is nothing on us.
This was a month ago. God damn.
I don't think he's gonna pass us. I'm gonna be honest.
Probably not. Who knows?
Unless he like makes this weird appearance. That,
Has he done anything since he left? No.
Yo, I think he like upvoted a couple answers and then he just dipped.
What has he done? I don't think the activity log logs like after a certain period of time. It'll erase after like a few weeks.
No,
so you can't see any activity.
those.
Can't see any activity log. You see this comment here. Epic comment, dude.
And then
Why is KW just like not in our podcast, but he's just in the chat? Someone tell him to join. Someone tell him to join the podcast, so he can like understand the conversation.
Exactly. You gotta have context.
This man. Maybe he has like a principled opposition to joining the podcast because we tried to.
Oh, right. Definitely.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Also, I'm trying to remember. Oh, Ashton Kutcher was on here for a while too.
Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah, he actually wrote answers.
Wait, who is that guy? I forgot. I know his name, but who is he? What did he do?
He's an actor for a couple movies, although I can only link him to 2.5 Men at the moment, which is weird because he replaced Charlie Sheen. So he wasn't even like the original actor.
Who is... Let me show you this. So this is a thing. This is a statue, right? Or a relief, right? In bronze. Done in 1897. For the Massachusetts 54th Regiment. So this regiment, the story of this regiment is that it was an all-black regiment. One of the only all-black regiments from the North during the Civil War. These guys fought to take a fort in the South. And I believe they failed or something, and they died. A lot of them died. But the point was that like the Union Army gave them an opportunity to like sort sort of make themselves Americans. That was a sort of an inspiring theme for African Americans throughout wars in American history. You know, like World War I, World War II. African Americans could sign up for the military and they could fight and they could, for once, be actual Americans instead of experiencing that kind of discrimination. This was sort of the context behind this regiment here, and this monument here sort of memorializes their struggle here. This is their commanding officer here.
Making the decision to allow African Americans, my bad, to actually join the Union Army, that was definitely a big turning point in civil rights, at least, just because they could at least, you know, fight for their freedom. And what I think is funny is that the Confederate Army also allowed African Americans to enlist, but obviously none of them did because they were supporting slavery.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I just think that's interesting.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of causes where like black people will fight just because they feel like it'll help them embody more freedom. Like during the Revolutionary War, black people actually fought way more on the British side because, you know, the Americans were the ones supporting slavery.
Right.
But anyway, this is a great public monument, right? It memorializes a great thing in American history, a great moment in American history here. And dumbass protesters vandalized this. They didn't know shit about it, so they vandalized this. They're like, oh, white man, leading black man. Like, sure, you could argue this is the same white savior kind of thing, like he's riding above them, but like, he's a commanding officer. Of course you're gonna show him in the front, dude. Like, that's how it fucking works. And like, it's not like these guys are like shown as inferior. They're dressed in military uniform. They're disciplined, they're dignified, they're walking as any other army soldier would. It's not like, I mean, he is superior, he's their superior officer, but he's also their comrade, you know? And that's exactly how he thought. This guy was no racist. This guy was a great dude.
Yeah, like the military is a brotherhood, you know? I
think something that really shows, like, the meaning of this statue is, like, this guy, he died when they were trying to take the fort, right? He died alongside a lot of his men. And they buried him in a mass grave with all of these guys. And his family was asked, like, should we take him out and bury him in home in Massachusetts? And they're like, no, I think that's a great place for him to be, dying like with his soldiers, you know, alongside his brothers.
I don't think this artwork is racist at all.
Definitely not. Don't fucking vandalize.
That's just my opinion, and yours too.
Same principle applies. Literally, just dig, dude. Fucking educate yourself, dude. Like, look into what this shit means.
Understand the context, yeah.
Look into what this shit means, dude. Don't be a dumbass. You can definitely
misinterpret things.
Please don't be a dumbass. It's so easy to be a dumbass.
And you can also, generally be misled by facts.
I have a quote here. I forgot who said it, but I found this somewhere. Being informed has never been so easy. There's so much fucking information. Like, look at this.
You found a way to flex your. Oh, don't go to that. Oh shit.
Let's review this random's profile. This random right here. Yeah, he thinks he's good at Quora or something. Let's just check it out. What is this, dude? Wait, you gotta like write actual topics, bro. Come on.
Oh shit, that's not supposed to be there.
Damn.
Hold on, I'm gonna change that real quick. It's just supposed to be everything.
Please change it. Please change it. Look at that, 23.5. What a god. What a fucking god.
23.5.
Okay. Anyway, I think we're gonna do some answer. We're gonna do some answer reviews or profile reviews soon. So if you have anything you want us to look at, just DM it to either me or Anthony. Just DM something to either me or Anthony. We'll review it.
I have to set this straight with Eric. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you go to my most viewed, right? Here. So let's see. All right, 39K, 26K, 45K, 10K, 11K. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, who seems to have more upvotes here? No, I'm just playing.
How many total upvotes do you have?
I think I have like or almost 400K, but I deleted.
Wait, what? 400K total?
Yeah.
Bro, you have more total than me, bro. I'm actually trash.
Do I really?
I'm garbage, dude. What am I doing?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's.
I'm bad, dude. I'm bad.
I'm interested in this.
I'm bad.
Yeah, you're all time 314K. That's interesting.
I don't know, dude.
I'll go to my stats page, and this is even after I've deleted some answers too.
Huh. Bro, why are you insane? You have good ratios. That's why. You have good ratios. That's why.
Oh, well, shit. I mean, I don't know. I write more general answers. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed that specialized writers, their ratios are poor, and that doesn't even say anything about their writing, but just like like Kieran and Alex, how they just write about movies.
Yeah, I love their writing.
Like their answers are really good. Like
Yo,
definitely high
y'all.
quality.
He might hop in later, but
Like y'all should
you can look at it on the podcast. But we'll just review.
if you
We'll
do
just
your
review your
shitpost.
fucking answer. We'll just review your best answer here.
Oh yeah. Let's
Why
do
not?
that.
We'll review your best answer.
I enjoy that idea.
What is your conspiracy theory? See, this question right here is a perfect opportunity for a joke answer, right? This question is dog shit, right? This is a terrible question because anyone who has a serious conspiracy theory is probably stupid, right? Like if anyone actually thinks that no one landed on the moon or that JFK was killed by the lizard people or something, like you're actually dumb. So it's a great opportunity to write a stupid joke conspiracy.
Conspiracy theories that actually intrigues me.
Yeah,
is
Leaf,
the
I'll
one
look at
with
your
Denver
answers.
Airport.
Yeah, they really do. They're kind of interesting to look at. Leaf, I'll look at your answers, definitely. We'll look at your answers.
And I mean, I don't necessarily believe in it per se, but just like the premise of it is really interesting.
Yo, Wook, chill the fuck out, dude.
There's a ton of things that just sort of prove that the Denver airport is just odd.
The Denver airport. Yo, write an answer with the Denver airport, dude. Let's go.
I might write an answer about it for that question. I mean, like kind of as a joke, but also kind of not at the same time, just because it really interests me.
Okay.
Like for example, so they have here. I'll stream my screen for a sec,
Yeah.
and I will here.
Let me see what you got.
So I'm gonna blue. I don't know if I spelled that right. Yeah, Lucifer. Okay.
Yo, what?
So it's this blue Mustang statue, right? And it has these red eyes, and it's in front of the Denver airport. And the main thing that's a little weird is while the artist was constructing it, the head, or I think another part of the horse, it actually fell on him, and it killed him while he was constructing it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, just a little bit creepy. Now it gets
Lucifer?
even more interesting.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Denver. Oh, I spelled that. Airport murals. Now we go to images, right? These are a little wonky. Like look at this. Isn't this a little strange?
What is this? Like, are you trying to tell us that like Satan is in this airport or something?
No, I don't know. It's just it's a conspiracy theory that I just think is interesting.
How Denver airport's murals feed conspiracy. Feed conspiracy theorists.
And then you have this mural as well of a Nazi-looking soldier, and he's carrying an assault rifle with a machete, and then what appears
The
to
lizard
be people
people's
cowering
lair.
in fear and whatnot. Like I don't know. It's just very strange. And then you have all these people gathered on this book with a plant. And then you have various other just stories that are strange. I don't know if they're actually true or not. But like I said, the premise is just interesting.
Huh. Anyway, let's read Garrick's totally serious answer here.
Let's read Derek's answer.
Have you ever been to a swimming pool? If so, you've probably seen one of these. Pools typically use them to warn swimmers of the very real dangers of diving into extremely shallow depths. As you can see, you've probably seen this before. But if you look at the sign itself, specifically the height of the person and the apparent depth of the pool, you can spot something odd. It states that the pool is 9 feet deep. The depiction of the person diving into it seems to have about half their body submerged. If half their body can touch the bottom, that means half their body is 9 feet, as you can see here. So in total, the person depicted above is at least 18 feet. The average human being isn't even 6 feet tall, according to Google. Plus, the tallest recorded human, Robert Wadlow, wasn't even 9 feet tall. This means the person displayed in that sign is over twice as tall as the tallest person recorded. Yes, these poolside warnings are depicting humanoid figures with literally inhuman heights. Thus, I have come to a profound conclusion. I love this sentence, by the way.
Thus, I have come to
I
a
really
profound
fucking do. Like, this is insane. Look how big brain this guy is, dude.
Yeah, Gecko has 200 IQ. If we're being complete.
No, you forgot the thus. You have to say thus. It's just a powerful word, dude. It's like a alpha move to say
Honestly,
the fucking word.
like
Dude.
it just makes you seem way more intelligent and dignified.
Yeah, dude. Facts. These depictions, clearly not of humans, must have been a warning of something else. Specifically, aliens.
I love how he uses depictions as well. And then he goes on to use a plethora. And then, well, instead of by, he could have used like due to or because of. I don't know. I feel like there's something much more like pseudo-intellectualistic you could have used. I don't even know if that's a word.
Pseudo-intellectualistic.
Yeah, just going with a theme here.
Let's take a look at that fucking word that you just created. This kid just said. What is this, dude?
I want to know if that's a real word or not.
What is this?
Like,
23 characters. That's like the longest word I've ever seen.
Really?
Well, I mean, you got like... How many is this?
Outbite.
That's a word. Okay, it's not as long as this. Pseudo-intellectualistic. Cora's dying, by the way.
Yeah, Quora is dying.
Here's a tip, boys and girls.
Right, good shit.
You can write like that, but don't talk like that. Don't talk like this.
Don't write like how
Don't
you
talk like this. Please don't.
It's a little strange.
I know people who talk like this in real life. Don't talk like this. Please don't.
Alright, thanks, Sarah. I definitely appreciate that.
Hell yeah. So therefore, yeah, that's wrong, dude. Yeah, don't talk the way you write.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Don't
write
do
how
that.
you talk or vice versa.
You write how you talk. Okay, well, actually, don't write like you talk or talk like you write, because writing and
That's
talking
what I mean,
are
that's
two
what I
different
mean.
things.
Because one, I feel like would be way too informal, and then the other would just be really formal, and it'd just be weird.
Facts. Yeah, it's different.
Like there's just no good with either of those extremes.
These depictions, clearly not of humans, must have been a warning of something else. Specifically, aliens. Over the years, a plethora of people have died by drowning, a portion of which I believe can be attributed to the aliens, a theory that is supported by these signs.
By these signs.
At first glance, these signs may appear to warn divers of jumping in shallow areas. However, upon closer inspection, they also show something entirely different. A message from humans to aliens warning them to stay away. This is evident in the red marks nearby the figure in the picture's head, which I believe represent red glue placed on the bottom of the pool to ensnare aliens, as well as the red lines, which may symbolize projectiles that would be fired at the alien after its capture. In other words, the signs warn aliens of their impending punishment if they attempt attacking a swimmer. Sure, it may seem like a stretch, but what's more plausible? Warning people not to hit their head on the bottom of a pool, or warning 18-foot tall aliens from not trying to kill their swimmers? Clearly the latter.
You know, I think it's interesting how much thought that Garrick put into this.
Garrick, I applaud you for creating this shit.
This is the most amazing shitpost.
You deserve every single one of these views. I'm sure that every single person who read this is just so happy with themselves after completing this read.
They're so profound. Yeah, they're like, wow, holy shit.
Thank God I didn't read a book. Thank God I read on Quora and saw this, dude. 7.6K.
Yeah, so many people that you follow upvoted that too. Like, all mainly adult.
Leaf wanted us to review his answer. Actually, let's go Don's answer first. I remember that airplane.
Despite
fucking Gabriel Williams.
I'm not gonna go into it. Yeah, or I mean, you can if you want.
Well, the welcome post was deleted, dude.
The welcome post?
Look at this shit. The welcome post. Welcome. Just kidding. It's not fucking here. It's not here, dude.
That's strange.
You thought it was here? No. No, dude.
It's funny how my interviews have been getting less and less upvotes lately. Like, my interview with Alyssa got a ton. I think it has, like, almost 150 or something. And then they've just been 60. Ever so steadily decreasing.
100. Yeah, I don't know. Weird shit. But yeah, okay, here's the thing, right? Look at this. So we got interviews, right? Dawn sharing Garrick's answer, right? This is Alyssa different, right? She shares mine. We're both contributors. San is different. San shares Lindsay's, who was a contributor at the time. Dawn shares a different
Right,
one.
I think she removed...
Dawn shares Ethan's.
I don't know why Yaya...
Different person.
Or at least his old account, anyway, is still a contributor.
That's Tara.
Interesting why she left him.
That's Tara. Tara's here, but she's fucking deafened. She can't even hear, dude.
Wow, imagine...
I shared my own answer, dude. I'm actually Ego Andy, dude. Holy fuck.
Wow.
I'm contributing to the problem, but I just remember, like, Ethan shared my answer. Yeah, Ethan shared mine, right? Like, Ethan shares yours, your contributor, like, bruh.
Oof. That looks bad.
This is circle. Really this is circle jerk central, dude.
I just realized Dawn linked my server to her space.
Buggers. See, this is
Buggers.
The problem I have with that server is that it became such a fucking circle jerk, and like, we didn't do anything to help the community. That's the problem.
It really didn't. That's
why a lot of people didn't like us.
I don't think that was intentional. I'm not quite sure exactly. But that's just what ended up happening. Let's see.
It was like disengagement. Yeah, like people didn't. We didn't really put that much effort into fucking caring about it. So yeah.
That is true.
Where is her airplane answer? Yo, Joanna, can you just like DM that answer to me? Can you link it to me so I can click on it, see it? Yeah, that was me roasting the college, or not roasting the college board. I was actually defending the college board, sort of. I don't know if you know anything about the college board.
Imagine not reading that entire answer.
They kind of suck, dude. Oh, look, BTS, dude.
BTS?
Actually, that's not BTS. That's just a bunch of other Korean boys. Never mind. I just think of BTS when I see, like, Korean...
Well, BTS is, like, a staple in K-pop, so it makes sense.
Joanna, can you DM me the answer that you want me to look at? For now, I'll look at, You wanted me to look at an answer of Dawn's. Can you DM me the answer, please? Yeah, I'll look at it.
And then
Oh boy. Wait, your pizza, like your Karen answer?
Yeah.
Way to ban Karen from our store. Karen attempted to manipulate Domino's refund policy time and time again. Ultimately, we were losing money because of fucking Karen. She liked to place pizza orders online very frequently. I would then decide to request a refund for whatever reason, but be it from the order was messed up to the pizza doesn't look that great. She actually said that to me. It got to the point where we would ensure her order was immaculate. She'd try to get a refund. Naturally, she'd get one since there's the whole thing about how the customers always
shit you not.
We tried to logically defend ourselves, telling her we did nothing wrong, but she ensured to find something flawed with our order. Eventually, we got sick of it, and so we called in our district manager. She places an order, and I crafted damn near the best pizza the world has ever fucking seen. Even my manager agreed, so it's legit. Everything else associated with Karen's order was on point. So about 5 minutes or so, the driver returns from her house. We receive a call from Karen. Hi, I'd like a refund for my order. I notify my manager it's a no-go. Don't refund her, my manager said. Ban her, my district manager said. It's about time.
Yeah, that lady pissed me off. She really
Banned from Domino's, dude.
Was much satisfying.
Let's read the comments. Unironically, her name was actual. What the fuck? How do you get so many likes on a comment, dude?
I don't know, man. I really wasn't.
I see why. It's a topical comment. It relates to the answer. I see that. It's always a fucking Karen every goddamn time. I think I know this guy. I do know this guy.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, if this guy follows you, I will lose it.
Look, I could flex people that follow me all day.
Every porn I know of follows you. It just...
Sarah Knitter, you want us to judge your profile? I'll do it later.
No, keep going in the comments. Because, like, all of them.
We'll judge your profile.
All of them, but just, like...
Like this thread? This will ban some dick named Matt.
It gets interesting.
I know a Karen who is the kindest person I've ever met. Gotta do Karen some justice. So what you're saying is Matt was a bigger Karen than Karen. Something like that. Jesus Christ.
It gets weirder.
Karen. Dude, my comment threads are always really wholesome. Hey, I have something to show y'all. I have some shit to fucking show y'all, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hold the fuck up. I have some shit to show you. I have some sick comment sections to show you. Hold up.
It becomes like a whole ass like debate over like Matt's and Karen's, and it just got really
that's
weird.
crazy. No, I have the dumbest comment section you've ever seen. Okay, so Here's the fun story, okay? So, I don't know if I'll be able to find this, but I basically wrote an answer about, like, ancient Roman weapons, right? Like, ancient Roman weapon systems, right? Super boring as fuck, right? And I went, like, it was a good answer, right? It literally got, like, it got, like, 1K upvotes or something. Like, for a history answer, that's a lot of upvotes. For any answer, it's a lot of upvotes.
No. Upvotes don't determine the quality of an answer.
They don't, yeah, I mean, but, like, the fact that it got distributed and people upvoted that.
You know, I've never seen... Well, no, actually scratch that, because I did see the 20K pictures there. That's not okay.
That's not okay, dude. Just get that off the fucking website, dude, please.
Exactly. Like, I can't say that I've no longer seen a low-quality 20K, because I have now. And it bothers me.
It was not this answer.
How about this? I've never seen a low-quality 30K. That works.
Yeah. It was this one right here. This answer right here. So, you know, whatever.
Okay, that was a good answer.
It was a good answer, right? It got a lot of upvotes, got a lot of views. That's a decent ratio, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, and even Anthony Davenport upvoted it.
Yeah. Whoever this guy is. I don't know who this guy is, but, you know. Let's see who upvoted it. Dawn Amber. John Kate. This person. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, the comments are really nice, right? Like, they're just technical comments, right? Yuchen, I will review your profile.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, there's a ton of comments here. They're all, like, nice comments, you know? And then I had this, okay? You ready for this? I think it's here. I have it here. I need to go to my drafts, actually. Because I saved all the screenshots in my drafts. Just sitting there.
Oh, are you going to post an answer about this?
No, I just saved it in my drafts, because, like...
Oh, okay.
It's... I don't know how else to save my screenshots.
No, I think a fun challenge.
Why doesn't this work? Yeah?
Would be like a draft roulette, where you just post your drafts.
I don't have shit, dude. I don't have shit. Like, unpublished drafts? Alright,
just post those.
I don't know
see,
if
like,
you can
the
fucking
kind of
read this shit.
Reactions you get.
I don't know, can you read this shit? Can you read this shit?
I know that's a ton of tabs. Wow.
Wait, can you? I scrolled in. I scrolled in. Can you?
Oh, I think I remember you showing me screenshots.
Wow, this kid is slow on so many different levels. The kid acts as though swords were the Romans' main weapon of choice throughout all periods of Roman history. Certainly, swords had the advantages in particular circumstances, but the kid fails to mention spear phalanxes and fails to mention that spears reclaimed popular use as the king of whatever. Blah blah blah. Please don't consider this a reliable source. Looks like the kid went on Google and just threw a bunch of information togeture and said, voila, there is your answer. Holy shit, you're so toxic. I don't act like that. I'm focusing on blah, blah, blah. Chill the fuck out, please. Listen, it's not my fault you are a retard. Retardation must run in your family genetics. Whoops, I'm using too big of words for you. Maybe you don't understand this. Your family passed the sickness of your brain to you, and you're a very special person. You may have difficulty understanding things, but go ahead, be a big boy and get mommy or some other adult to help you read what I just had to say. The only toxin in this is the toxic waste in your brain. It's okay. You're very special. Okay, so you see, like, I noticed that this comment was upvoted by one person and also this guy. This guy upvoted this weird toxic comment, right? And it was 3 minutes after this. Like, I don't know why this guy upvoted it, right? So I get sus and I check his logs, right? And I realize that this is the first thing in his logs, by the way, right? You see this? So he's basically arguing in a comment thread about God, right? And he says, well, this is the worst answer ever and I didn't learn anything, right? So it sounds like he's pretty similar to the other guy. He's pretty similar to the other guy, right?
Okay.
He says, well, this is the worst answer I've ever read, right? And then here, right, he says, I agree with Yahoo Dun. Like, who is that? Who is that? Oh, it's the same fucking guy, right? Now, the thing about this answer, I wrote this answer in, like, June, right? And this guy was arguing in a comment thread on the night of April 9th, right? So why is he agreeing with the same guy? Why is this the first thing he did? The first thing he did was make this account so he could hop on this fucking comment thread and agree with this guy. So this is the same guy. Like, it's pretty reasonable to conclude that this is the same guy, right?
Yeah.
So he writes this whole thread to support himself, right? Look, it's this guy, right? And then Glenn Ferrix, the other guy, was agreeing with him, right? And look, it's Glenn Ferrix. Who the fuck is Glenn Ferrix, right? No, wait, whose thing is this? This is Glenn Ferrix, right? And somehow he fucking comments on that same answer where Xiaohu Dun was roasting me, right? He's like, I agree, spears were definitely this versatile. This answer definitely looks very Googled, scarcely deserves the views and upvotes, as it's uninformative in so many ways. I'm not sure the kid is really up for such tasks as answering historical questions.
That's interesting though that you get hate comments like even on your historical answers. Like,
no, this is the only hate comment I've ever got.
Really?
This is the only hate comment I've ever got, and also it's like, it's literally the same fucking guy. I agree with this guy because I'm the same fucking guy. And you know what I also found, right?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, he writes this, right? I think this is still Glenn Ferrix, right? No, this is Ernest Leonard. It's a different guy, right? So I found this guy, right? You wanna know how I found this guy, right? I found this guy because I looked at this guy's followers. I looked at Glenn Ferrix followers, right? Or the people he's following. And the only person that he was following was this one random fucking guy named Ernest Leonard, right? I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Well, it turns out that he was arguing, Ernest Leonard was the guy originally arguing in this Does God Exist comment thread, right? So he writes this whole answer, right? And he's probably getting shit on or something, right? So he hops on his fucking alt. He hops on Glenn Ferrix, right? And writes, I have to agree with myself here. And writes this. Ernest schooled you. Ernest schooled you.
Okay. So I wrote an answer not too long ago about like what makes a person less attractive.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was mainly like joke oriented, right? Like I can show you the answer. Hold on. Or I guess just no, I'll stream it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Give me 1 sec. All right. So if we go here, go to my answers because I have way too many shares. I'm probably gonna delete those soon. Oh, let's see. And
bruh.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, now my Wi-Fi is the shit one. There we go.
You can see I'm telling you, it's not my Wi-Fi. Anyway, all right. So basically, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I was gonna like, ask about this girl, and then she like rejected me and like laughed in my face and shit, which was kind of rude, right?
Damn, dude.
And so this one guy, I think I deleted the comment. At like 12 p.m., this one guy was like, yeah, that says quite a bit about you, or this answer says quite a bit about you, considering that, you know, like you called her a bitch. And I mean, like, that's kind of a bitch move, in my opinion, like laughing in their face and telling
it really is,
straight up,
honestly.
like, no. Like, looking back on it, I honestly could give two shits less, like, if I was rejected, you know? I'm not like this incel that just, like, can't get anybody. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I deleted the comment. And then, like, 8 hours later, he must have noticed that his comment got deleted.
Yeah.
And so he writes a different comment saying basically the same thing. And so I delete that too. I was like, all right, whatever. That's his wife.
Glenn Ferrix. Glenn Ferrix, boys. Glenn Ferrix. Glenn Ferrix. Who the fuck are you, dude? Why are you following yourself? Glenn Ferrix, boys. No, look, it's Glenn Ferrix, dude. I'm sure he's edit log.
Glenn Ferrix. Dang.
Look at this. He logs onto this account twice total. He comments
just to shit on your answer.
Twice total. He commented. He logged in for this.
All he did.
And he logged in for this, and he never touched his account again. In his life,
fucking
dude.
Weird.
Weird, champ.
Yeah, weird, man.
All right, we need to do some. I keep clicking on this fucking topic. I don't care, actually.
Alright,
so someone wanted me to review. Yo, Anthony, someone wanted us to review this profile. You want to review this profile?
Wasn't that who was that? Who wanted us to review it? I forget. I'm sorry.
I think it was Joanna. Might have been.
Joanna? Okay.
Yeah, might have been her.
Because I guess apparently KW like bashed it or bashed the account. I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so let's review the bio. You want to review the bio here?
I thought it was really weird. Like, I already went through it, and it's interesting.
You want to review this?
What, on my screen?
Yeah, go on your screen.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I think I closed the link, though. It's somewhere, right? Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta find it.
I need to cue more.
Or can someone reshare the link? Or I guess I can search it. Why the fuck? So, doesn't count much. If you want to actually talk, I don't really know why you would add that. And then symbol broke her daughter too. She said there. So I had to do. Okay, so that's just enough. Then we have some then flowers. Okay. And loading. Is that a loading screen? Yeah, that's a loading screen.
Is that a wait? What the fuck is that? What is that?
Like this. Here, I guess I'll turn on light mode.
Oh, that's like a loading bar. It's like a
yeah, it's a loading bar.
Wait, what is that, dude?
All we did was kiss.
Cringe.
On my grave, I swear.
Cringe.
Okay, hop along. Bruno is orange. Okay, 10%. Because I beat that boy with a bat. Smack. And then we have another anime GIF or GIF.
What,
however
dude?
the fuck you want to pronounce it.
What is this?
And then nasty Aisha erotica. What? Okay, 30%.
That's a good song.
Stars. Reach so high. And then another GIF.
Please
insert coin. Okay, 50%. Even though that's definitely not 50%, but all right. This is the morning after.
That is like 70% right there. Look at that.
Yeah,
you see that bar right there? Yeah, I don't think you can count, dude.
All right, another GIF. Girl in the pool, 100%. Then we have this Japanese construction site with Sakura's, or just Sakura, I guess, because Japanese don't really use like S at the end with pluralization. And then about me, whatever that is, name, Monica, age. Why have
minor? Dude, I find people who don't want to reveal their age kind of cringe, honestly.
Honestly,
like what the fuck are they gonna? What the fuck are people gonna do with your name?
Or your age, yeah.
Or your age, like what? That's no one's gonna do shit with that. They can't fucking stalk you based off that.
Exactly. Like so many people have like the same fucking age. It's just pointless, really.
Even if you tell them where you live, like I have my fucking high school.
And the thing is, they literally show us their birthday, rather than because I'd be much more comfortable sharing my age than my birthday. You know.
That's shit's weird.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
yeah, it's kind of weird, dude. Honestly.
And then pronouns. I don't care. Zodiac, Aries, more bar thingies. And then we have another Japanese GIF of just cars and then a nice background. Damn. All right, so facts. I draw on roleplay. Feel free to shoot me. Wait. Let's rewind a sec. So, you see here, if you want to actually talk to me, don't.
Don't do it, dude.
That's counterintuitive.
I'm about to hit her up on Discord to talk, bro.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I really like Hoseki no Kuni right now, along with Danganronpa? I don't know what the hell that is.
I'm adding her right now, actually.
Oh, really? Nice. I don't have a favorite artist, but I like...
She is minor, though, so, you know, she's a minor.
Well, I mean, you're also minor, so...
Yeah, it's fine.
Mo Shop, Snail's House, Aviva. Pastels are my jam. I dress in Lolita if I had a choice. Is that like lollies? Like what?
Like underage anime girls? Is that what that means?
Yeah, I think that's what that is. Lolita.
That's what a lolly is, right? Can someone clarify this for me, please?
Please, yes.
Is that what that means?
No. Oh, okay.
Derek's here. Yo,
Derek's here. Holy shit.
Hey, get him to hop in, bro. What's up, dude? Yeah, we're just vibing here. We're like looking at Quora answers and shit, just reviewing shit. Hey, you want to give some general answer advice? Anthony, you want to give some general answer advice for people?
Like in terms of what? Like just like I don't know.
Yeah. How to write answers and shit. How to write.
Okay, so I guess I'll stop streaming the screen since we're really like done with the bio. I'm not really gonna go into the ansers.
So the thing about this, actually, let's talk about the bio a little bit. You want to talk about the bio and why it's bad?
Yeah, the bio, yeah. So I don't really like that they used multiple GIFs because it just like, or hell, just even pictures in the bio in the first place is a little cringe in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly.
So like, here, so I'll go to Eric's bio. I don't want to go to mine because I'm not like trying to flex or anything.
Ego Andy.
Because I feel like I've done that too much.
Wait, who the fuck is Wang Eric? What the hell?
Wang Eric?
Wait, there's someone named Wang Eric.
What the fuck?
Look that shit
Wang Eric.
Wang Eric? Who the fuck is this? Wait, what is that? Click on that, please. Kunshan Sama Crane Manufacturing Company.
What an amazing company. Alright, but anyway, on the bios. Okay, so with the bio, you generally either want to either describe yourself in a short kind of way, like maybe be quirky without actually being quirky, because I feel like people try to be, or they try too hard to be quirky with their bios.
Yeah.
And so, like, you have the quote here, being informed has never been so easy, but being misinformed has also never been so easy. Like, that's a good quote, and it has a profound meaning in my opinion.
Yeah, I want people to get that idea. I mean, the bio is sort of the idea you want people to get from you. So,
Right, and then you have, his social media it's basically just self-promotion. All right.
That's a good thing to put in a bio, by the way.
It have just one line, just one. And then I guess I'll go to mine. Why not? So I literally have, like, I don't know, a hello kind of thing. I'm not trying to be too quirky or anything. And then maybe something a tad humorous, although this probably isn't funny to anybody. So I guess you could say my bio is cringe too.
Cringe.
And then you have, I don't know, my Discord if you want to, like, talk to me on there, because I don't really respond to Quora messages. I'm much better with Discord DMs.
At least you read them.
Huh?
At least you fucking read them, dude.
What, our messages?
I don't read them, dude.
Oh yeah, I don't either. I think you meant like on stream.
I mean, you
like,
open
whoa.
them. You open them. You have you have no notifications.
Because I mean, it just, I don't know. It bothers the hell out of me to have notifications for them.
Yeah. See, promoting your server, Instagram and Snap, that's good. Good stuff.
Right. Because you want to generate some form of traffic, and this is like really my biggest social media, if you will.
Yeah, so. Leaf. I'll look at your profile right now, actually. Or no, Anthony, you look at it. Look at Leaf.
Oh, Leaf. Yeah.
Yeah, look at Leaf.
Let's what's his last name?
Now. P something. Just type P in.
Okay.
The first one. Prescon.
Prescon. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. All right, you're here now, so let's just take a look at this.
All right.
Damn, you follow him, but you don't follow me. I take offense.
Yeah, you don't follow Eric. You should probably change that, dog.
Offense, dude.
All right, so what was your creepiest dog walking experience? I am so glad someone asked this question. Okay. So I'm not trying to be a dick here right now, all right? But instead of the so, maybe just like italicize that. That way you can emphasize that. Yeah, because it just looks nicer and maybe a little less informal. But anyway, I've got a story for this one, and no one believes me. This happened last June, and my dog of 10 years had just recently died. Oh, sorry to hear about your loss, man. Really blows when a dog passes.
That sucks, dude.
By some odd twist of fate, we were taking care of Daisy, our family friend's dog. All right, so apostrophe. I think the apostrophe should be there, right? Am I tired? Am I dumb?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely. And at this point, Daisy didn't hate me, and she was attached to me. As such, she allowed me to walk her. I was still in a bit of a rut from my dog dying, so to cope, I started taking walks later at night. At this point in time, I still considered midnight late. Parentheses, I still take walks, but at really weird hours.
What hours you be walking at, dude?
I don't think you need the parentheses there. That's just my opinion. I don't know if that's grammatically correct or not.
See, I don't know if you actually. Yeah. I don't know if you actually need those.
I like the writing itself, but there's definitely some syntax that you could fix. I don't know. What do you think, Garrett?
Derek, you don't need any clout, dude. Let's be real. Derek, you have plenty of clout.
Yeah, there's so many people I know that follow you. It's insane.
We're trying to achieve the chill vibes, dude.
I think Dylan Owens, Lindsay, quite a few other massively popular Quarrens follow Derek.
Derek's a god, dude.
He really is. I love how Derek only has 7K, yet he's recognized as one of the
Derek's
big boy Quarrens.
An immortal Quarren. He just never dies, dude.
Exactly. He's been here for what, 7 years?
He'll never actually die, dude. He's been on Quora longer than me, I think.
Longer than everybody. He's probably one of the very first teens on here.
Yeah, facts.
But anyway, I guess we can keep reading this answer. Where were we? Anyways, I was taking Daisy for a walk, and at the end of the street was a figure of a lady. She looked like she was dressed in black. She was short, rather large, and had short hair to boot. She was turned towards me. Okay, that is correct. And just ... laughing. She was by herself, no dog, just stared at me laughing. Okay, that is a little weird. Needless to say, this kind of... I don't know, do you need the apostrophe right there? I think that was out of place to me.
Yeah, you don't need that. Don't use an apostrophe for kinda.
All right.
You can say kinda even though it's informal, but don't use like an apostrophe for that.
Right. Because you're not really replacing anything.
Yeah, you don't need
kinda
that.
is a standalone word.
Kinda with a. Damn.
I decided that in situations like this, the best thing you can do is ignore it. So I turned around and started walking the other direction. Halfway around the block, I got this odd feeling that I was being watched, and I heard an odd noise. I glanced behind me, and there was the laughing lady a distance away, but still laughing.
Whoa.
I kept my original response and kept on ignoring her. Daisy, on the other hand, was starting to get jumpy. She was pacing back and forth across the sidewalk far more than usual. The sound stopped. I didn't hear anything.
It's a fucking Joker, dude. It's actually the fucking Joker.
Yeah, this is actually like creepy as shit, but I gotta say, this is pretty good.
Weird.
I'm liking this answer so far.
Well,
I guess it's almost over, but alright. But this time it was closer than ever. The laughing lady was right next to me, her hand reaching for me. Holy fuck. Okay. I screamed and dropped the leash and sprinted home. Daisy was luckily smart enough to know where the house was. I haven't seen her since, but this was definitely a scary experience that I'll never forget. Okay, so forget, not forgot.
Yeah.
Shadow child, leave. This was the dog I was walking for reference. Edit 1. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Do not do this.
That is monk
right
ass,
here.
dude. Don't
Here.
write that.
Just, well, right?
Inspect
So
element.
if we just like go like that, right? Bam. That's way better. Way nicer. There.
Nice
now I can
answer,
upload
dude.
that.
Love your answer now. Just kidding. Your answer was a very good answer.
There was just some syntax and then the whole like upvote thanking thing, because all right. The thing with upvote thanking, right, is that none of the people that already upvoted the answer are even gonna see that unless they for some odd reason just come back to it.
Wait, is he even listening? Is this man even here? Bro, this kid's not here.
He's not.
Oh, no, he's here. Let's go.
He's here. He's in the voice chat.
Yeah. You heard everything we said?
But what I'm trying to say is that new people seeing your answer, they're just gonna see this like, what is it? It's just tacky, and generally it's frowned upon in the Quora community to do so. Like you'll get a lot of like hate, maybe not. Okay, hate comments. Yeah.
When I'm reading, if I read the upvote thanking thingy, I just downvote.
I won't upvote it. Yeah. Or wow, you downvote them? Holy shit.
Yeah, that's kind of harsh. No, I usually upvote it. I don't care.
Oh, you do?
Like, it is kind of off-putting. I don't know.
I mean, I don't downvote answers unless they're like, I don't know,
friend
they're
who's
like
pranking you. Okay, good. Poggers.
Yeah, I upvoted it. It was pretty good. I liked it.
I think the one thing you could have done was build more dramatic tension. That's a pretty dramatic story, and you can make it sound like you can make shit sound really dramatic, even if it's not even dramatic. Like if you just put line breaks in and you put the right emphasis and you use like the 3 dots and shit, like you can make a story sound hella intense.
Yeah, but I like the premise of the answer. It was definitely interesting, and it creeped me out for sure.
Oh shit, yeah, that's fucking like that's like the Joker, dude.
Yeah, that's
Derek, that's a thing you're really good at, Derek. You got the humor, dude.
You can also try and make it yeah.
Cause like you can be fake tense if you want, but like then you just acknowledge like this is Quora, it's a story, dude. We're just memeing.
Yeah, I try to be funny with my answers too. I don't know if I succeed with that though, but I mean, I guess at least try and just kind of like learn what jokes hit, what jokes don't. You'll just kind of learn as you go along. Like not everybody's perfect when they start out.
Yeah. You gotta just write. Okay, here's a time for a little bit of general writing advice. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you wanna write on Quora, if you feel like it's something that you wanna invest in. So if you wanna invest in writing on Quora, the first thing you gotta know is that the algorithm sucks fucking cock. Like it's actually
really
dog
does.
shit.
It's
It's
weird.
so bad. It's so weird. It's so inconsistent, and there's almost no way to consistently beat it. Let me just hold up. Let me stream real quick.
Yeah, I got you. I'll turn mine
I'm gonna stream my screen here. So if you guys can see this, right? I'm gonna go here, right?
Yes. Z4 makes Eric and I look like absolute garbage. I'm gonna be honest here.
He doesn't make me look like garbage, dude. No. He doesn't make you look like garbage either. We're both pretty good. I mean, just he writes a certain type of answer, okay? He has a certain approach to Quora, right?
They have
His
really
approach.
nice
His approach.
readability.
Yeah, his approach to Quora is not to write. He doesn't write. But make no fucking mistake, he could come back, write a single answer, and just have it blow up and get like 10k upvotes. Look at the consistency on these numbers, dude. 12.2, 12.1k, 12.9k, 2.6k on a joke answer, dude. 22, 2.6k on a fucking joke answer that has like 10 total words.
Not even.
22.1k. He's a god, dude. He's a Quora god. He figured out the algorithm.
Literally the only thing I have on him now is I have an answer that's more upvoted than his most upvoted.
Oh yeah, you're so cool, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm
You're
fucking
so
amazing.
cool, dude. You're so amazing.
Yeah, honestly.
So incredible, dude. Holy
Even
fuck.
though they have like, look at his like follower to view ratio too.
Yeah, he's kind of a god.
But he's like kind of popping off.
Just know this about Quora, right? This guy is not just great because he figured it out somehow. Like, this guy's figured out the algorithm better than anyone else I've ever seen. Probably because he could conquer any. This guy is the type of guy who could literally conquer any realm that he decided to pursue. Like, this guy could fucking do anything that he wanted to, honestly. And the fact that he decided to do Quora for a few months and then just probably fucking leave. But, you know, I think it's a blessing.
He said he was taking a break. He's commented on a few answers like every now and then.
It's a blessing for us that he's fucking here because this guy shows us a lot of things about what you should be on Quora. He has a good personality, but not a cringy one, right? He's got confidence, but he's not weird, okay? He writes really good answers about stuff he cares about. He's writing about racism here, and obviously that's a topic that means a lot to him. But you can find stuff that means stuff to you as well. He doesn't really write that consistently anymore, but I think he used to. He used to write fairly often,
He never
actually.
wrote that consistently. I think he like posts maybe, I don't know, once a week or so.
He posts once a week, but if you write the best fucking thing that you can make, sure, dude.
Like he's definitely like one of the epitomes of quality over quantity.
Interview him, dude. We were talking about this, yo. Y'all think that it's a good idea to get him on the podcast?
I mean, he's not really a teen per se, but I mean, I definitely.
I'm trying to get people on this podcast, bro, not teenagers.
Oh, right, just not teens.
No, teens are fine, but like
Posting
people.
stuff all the time.
He's on the server? Wait, he's in the server?
Oh yeah, he is an MSI. He doesn't use Discord anymore though much. He's not in mine, which kind of blows.
He's in the server, bro. I'll DM him. I'm gonna DM him and try to get him on the podcast. Sarah, sorry that you're lost, but I was giving general writing advice using Zipor as an example. He's a really good Quora. He writes about stuff that he cares about. He writes so well that it's unbelievable, and his answers get views. If you really want views,
that don't do well, rip.
Yeah. If you really want views, just write consistently and write with heart. Write with stuff that you fucking care about.
Write something that you're gonna be proud of.
Right, yeah, write something that you would be proud showing to somebody else.
Ooh, I feel like it is though, honestly.
Yeah.
Because like numbers is like inconsistent and shit.
You can write the best fucking answer and you'll get no upvotes. That's how it works.
Exactly.
Yeah. But if you just keep writing, at least
like,
yeah.
I want to keep my answers up that actually do well because I feel like it just looks nice to other people. I don't know why, but and I also enjoy having few answers because then I'm just not like spamming people per se either.
He deleted stuff that didn't hit. Well, I mean, if you want to do that, sure, do that.
Like,
I don't usually do that.
Tacky, but
I don't do that because I don't care.
I really don't care.
It's a good idea to remove yourself from that mindset because then you'll be more motivated to write, honestly.
It just keeps a nice profile aesthetic, I suppose.
Yeah. If you feel like you want to write, not for like an abstract number of upvotes that will make you feel
I can post
okay.
something and I won't really care if it, doesn't hit. I'll just copy paste it to my Google Doc. That way I can save it for myself, but I don't have it on my Quora profile. That's what I do.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Like, I have a Google Doc. I think I have about probably 40 answers at this point of just deleted answers.
That's a good idea. I'm not going to delete my answers, but, Zipor is a really good dude.
They really are. I enjoy them for sure.
Yeah. I've talked with him a few times on Instagram. I might be able to get him on the podcast, possibly.
Yeah,
I've
DM'd him a couple times, too.
We'll have to schedule some stuff, though. We'll have to think about that. But if we could have him on the podcast, that'd be really cool.
That would be sick, yeah.
Funny as fuck.
Be some
And he
good
would have a lot
vibes.
of good advice to give too.
He really would.
He would have a lot of good shit to
He
say.
gave me some advice too in our his DM. He basically said just like not only write about stuff that you're passionate about, but he also said that answers that generally perform well are I think I told you this already, Eric.
Yeah.
But like personal anecdotes, just answers about yourself with like a sort of meaningful context. And then you have I think it was like informative answers here. I'll check my phone real quick. I forgot what exactly he said.
I don't know why my recording is only an hour and 26 minutes long when the podcast has been going on for like 2.5 hours.
Oh, what the heck? That's
I don't know what the
interesting.
fuck's wrong, but okay,
Well,
whatever.
there's that.
Okay, well, fucked up something. I don't know.
Okay, so the first is biographical anecdotes. He said that pictures help. You notice how he has pictures in all of his answers? Yeah, do that.
Pictures help. Okay, that's good.
Although I wouldn't recommend using smaller pictures just because that doesn't necessarily look all too great.
Yeah, if you have like a 400 by 400 picture like this,
It's just gonna look weird.
I'm on Yuchen's profile because Yuchen wanted us to review it. If you're,
Oh yeah, he did.
is Yuchen here? Yuchen is not here.
Yeah, is he still here?
He's not even fucking here. I'll send him the clip. I'll send him the clip later.
But anyway, and then he says that life advice is second, and then history is third for answer performance and followers.
Guys, don't shame people's answers, dude. Don't shame what they fucking write.
Right, because we're all just here to write, honestly. And I mean,
They're writing about shit they care about.
We can give negative feedback, and we can be like dicks to them, I suppose. But I mean, we have good intentions, I think.
Don't criticize their subject material, bro. If they want to write about something they're passionate about, they care about.
Yeah, no, not the subject material. Just like formatting is what I would say.
Yeah, let them do it. Like the
And
presentation
just like
of
the
the
way
answer. Yeah.
they might write it. Yeah. Like I would never trash somebody for writing about like I don't know Minecraft or whatever you're passionate about. Like go for it, man. Like if anything, like more power to you for writing about something that's generally I don't know like less. That's what I'm looking for. I guess mainstream, I suppose.
Come on, Roman
I guess
history,
Minecraft-
you know.
I guess Minecraft
Like,
is pretty
imagine.
mainstream, but
Imagine if there was someone on Quora who wrote about Roman history. Can you imagine that?
I know. Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think we need more of that. You know. Yeah, we need some more of that. Anyway, we're gonna
Definitely.
review. We're gonna review a profile. I think Yuchen. Someone wanted us to review Yuchen, so let's review him. Johnny the Baddest. Oh, I'm sorry. Yuchen Tian.
Who writes about only
reading.
boxing? That's interesting.
Minecraft is real, just in Japan where they have cube melons. Do they actually? Let me look this shit up.
Cube melons? Hold on.
Jamie,
I'm
pull
gonna
that up.
Google
4
this.
hour.
Let's see. Hello, AD. Yes. We should go just. Oh, what the fuck? Are y'all?
Oh my gosh, she had the same fucking idea as me. She had the
Oh,
same
shit.
fucking idea as me, dude.
And thong.
Oh my god, yo, open my
Sand of
message, bro.
bobs
You
and-
better fucking open my message, dude. Yo, think about this. There's only 8 million message threads on this website. You see that messages thread 8,432,000, and that message thread was just opened. So like people don't message a lot.
Oh my. Nice answers, bro.
Nice
Come
answers,
on.
bro. Nice answers, bro.
Same to you, bro.
Winky face. Oh. Oh, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. No problem. I got you.
Here, do another profile review. You do a profile review.
Oh yeah. So who's? Oh shit.
I think Andrew wanted a profile. Oh my fucking god, Kieran.
I love how this is the first thing that Kieran messages.
Oh, don't worry,
This is
darling.
interesting.
What you wearing, huh?
You're.
Kieran's a fucking cutie, okay? Kieran's actually a cutie, bro.
I feel like Kieran's gonna unfollow me because of what the fuck? No.
What?
Why?
Dude, that's
I've
not
never-
Eric.
I've never
That is not
received so many
Eric, dude.
messages so quick. I feel like, what if Joanna just like sent a message to you saying
I'm
hi,
not saying the
Anthony?
same to you, bro.
Oh,
Hi, Eric.
I can't click out of my messages. What the fuck? Alright, anyway,
Broken website, boys.
whose profile should I review?
Who wants to have their profile reviewed, guys? Anyone in the chat?
I'll turn on dark.
Anyone in their chat want their profile reviewed? Just speak up. We'll do it.
Hey, we should interview this shitty ass Corn's profile. You see this guy? He writes such shitty answers.
Fuck this guy, dude. I hate this fucking
this guy. This guy fucking sucks. Complete ass.
Hate this fucking guy, dude.
Like, how the hell does he have 8,600 followers?
Oh
like,
my god,
just like,
so bad.
Probably just like bot followers or some shit.
Hello, I am Don Emperor.
What the fuck?
Hope, what are you fucking doing?
Oh my god. Hello.
Quora bot followers, dude. That would be the saddest fucking person I've ever seen in my life.
I think it's possible though to like actually get bot followers on Quora.
Yeah, you can probably do that.
All right. Anyway, I want to read this message.
Use your phone though, Omega lol.
Provoking. Would you like to purchase one of our special deals on grave sites and caskets?
Does somebody want their profile reviewed? Does anybody care?
In order to help your special day go as smoothly as
or
possible.
some profile. Does anyone have a profile they want to submit? Wait, Hope. Let's review Hope's profile. We didn't review Sarah's actually. Let's just fucking do that right now. Hold up. You want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Where's Sarah?
Just texted me.
Who just texted you?
I said my roommate just texted me, said I'm being a little loud, so I'll try and like keep it quiet and shit.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Texting communication.
Anyway, if you prefer a more compact burial, our bonfire is always blazing. Each jar is just $69.
Oh my god.
You can get 7 jars for $420. And if you don't have a body right now, we can help with that too. We have a 10%. Yeah, hold on, one sec. I have the perfect meme.
You're in profile review time. Hey, Kieran, you want us to review your profile?
We should review Kieran's profile. Can I not use images? What?
You can't.
You can't use images anymore? What the
Nope.
fuck? God damn it.
Kieran, do you write? Do you write anymore? Car really not hopping in the podcast, dude.
Oh dang. Images on mobile are allowed. Oh shit, I wasn't aware of that. Okay.
Yeah, don't just go
That's
on mobile to. Okay, go to Sarah Knitter's profile.
Sarah Knitter?
Yeah, she's in the chat, so we should
Yeah.
check her out.
That's how you spell it. Yeah, that is. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, so
Sarah Knitter.
Okay,
It's not that hard to say, right? Knitter? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. It's not that hard. With Gorilla gone, will there be hope for man? Danielle Quinn, Ishmael. High school, INFJ-T, who loves biology / the environment as well as mathematics, any form of science. And read now, I like this bio because
It's a good bio.
you know, it's short, it's sweet, has a quote, and it tells you a little bit about yourself, and it's not like overly. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not over informative.
Yeah, you're not a degenerate and just self-promoting yourself, you know?
It's not like TMI, and it's not bad.
It's great, yeah. Can you explain to me what that thing means? Like those letters there. I know that's like a personality test, but I don't know what any of those those letters
So
mean.
the I is introvert. I is introvert. I can't talk.
The BMTI test. I don't know.
The
Personality test, I think, is what it is.
I don't know what the N stands for, but I think the F is feeling, and then the J is judging.
Introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging.
intuitive.
N
Okay.
for intuitive. What?
Is there
What?
is there any other letter besides N?
That's no. Intuitive starts with an I. What?
Well, yeah, but you can't use 2 I's. That would just look weird, I guess.
I guess.
don't know. I have no clue.
Knitter. They say knitter, dude. Do they know how to fucking speak English, dog? Like, oh, I got my
Imagine
knife,
not-
bro. I got my
Imagine
knife.
not knowing how to English.
Read.
Oh,
yeah, read
oh
the
my
crushing,
God.
the crush thing. Fucking Hope Amber, dude.
Hope. What the fuck?
Hope Amber, dude.
Oh, I can't.
I guess they don't have
I fucking can't.
Yeah,
oh
teachers.
my god, stop.
Yo, Kieran, how do people say? How do people say your name, dude?
K-Ron.
Kieran. Kyran.
Kyran. K-Iran.
K-Ran. Yeah, probably.
K-Run. Key-Run. Yeah, I don't know.
Key-Run. Yeah, possibly. Actually, that's kind of right. Key-Run is kind of right, actually.
Anyway, Kieran, your answers are, like, good as fuck, dude.
They're very good. Please don't stop writing, please.
Yeah, definitely don't. Like, the fact that you don't have that many... I mean, I don't know. I guess 944 is quite a bit, but considering your views, it's definitely an injustice, in my opinion. And it just goes to show how difficult it is for more specialized writers to actually get followers. And it's kind of sad, actually.
Yeah, like, you got so many views, but, like, your followers to viewers is, like, not great, and it's a shame.
Right, and, like, usually I give people a ton of shit for being like, oh, wow, yeah, you have, a shit ton of views, but, like, no followers.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
See, that's a great thing, because, I mean, not a great thing that people don't want to follow movies, but, like, a great thing that you write anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
I appreciate that.
And of course, you know, there's still an audience for that. Like, you got a ton of viewers, you got a decent amount of followers, you got a lot of upvotes, you know. It's a humble life for us specialized writers, okay?
For you specialists.
People like me or people like you, we're never gonna be like the Z4s, we're never gonna be like the Sean Kernans of this website. But we're gonna be known in our own spheres of influence, you know.
I was gonna say, don't do me dirty either, because I feel like I'm a general writer.
You're a general writer, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you have a high ceiling. That's all I'm saying.
A high ceiling?
Yeah.
Like what do you mean by that?
The carrying capacity, like the demand for the content that you produce is a lot greater than the content that I produce or that he produces. There's a lot of people. There's a lot more people that you could possibly attract. Like, your potential audience is so much bigger.
Well, I just feel like the broader your topics are, just the more people you're gonna attract. It's just simple as that. Like, the guy that writes about boxing, like, he had, like, almost 10 million views, and he had, like, 1,000 followers, just because not a lot of people are really into boxing, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, let's review Sarah's pinned.
Yeah.
Or do you want me to refresh it? Because I think she said she changed her pinned answer. Okay. Oh, no, she did not. Did you?
Just read it. Read the question.
Okay, it didn't say. Anyway, yeah, let's just read it anyway. Alright, let's see. You are trapped in a room with all your crushes in it. What would you do? Hello, anyone in here? I ask, perplexed at the reasoning of me sitting on an empty room. Sorry if I'm reading kind of slowly. I'm getting kind of tired. I apologize. My cognitive function is deteriorating slowly but surely as we continue. Anyway, as I continue walking and shouting out, all I hear is my echo. It bounces off the walls harshly, sounding more obnoxious with each echo. Hello, I am Quora. You have messed with my algorithms. I have a question on being in a room with your lifetime crushes, ... Quora begins, quite agitated with me. Okay, Quora, I'm supposed to be in a room with my crushes? Oh well, I guess I can sit alone for a few hours, I cheerfully state. No, all caps, okay. That was the voice of Quora. You have to have one crush. What about that kid who asked you out in algebra this year? Jaden? Nope. I see him as well.
Oh god, yo, can we just get an F in the chat for my man Jaden?
For my man Jaden, yeah, for real. Damn.
Jaden really got fucking
you really did him dirty there. No, I'm just kidding. It's cool. Understandable.
Man, just got brozone, dude.
Yeah, he really did.
Is that an actual person? Did you actually do that to him? Did you actually do him like that?
Like, imagine getting brother zoned.
Oh
like,
my
that's a
dude.
fucking L.
You're like a brother. You're like a brother to me. Email. What the fuck?
Like, yo, I don't even think I would leave my house at that point.
Yeah, I would just die, dude.
Yeah, just fucking rot in my room. Anyway, I've known him since elementary school, 4th grade or so. Sorry, not sorry, I plainly state. I'm careful to remain calm lest Quora mods get angry and ban me. Line break? Okay. After
good line break.
Minutes of Quora, yeah, I like that. Of Quora pondering what to say, a quote-unquote light bulb idea surfaces. Tell me, who do you like? Quora states, trying to catch me off guard since that person would be me crush instead of my crush. Okay, yeah. I mean, we all make mistakes, that's cool. Nobody. Not now, not ever, I said. And I was getting annoyed at the nonsensical questions. There has to be something you really like, Quora explains, all the while why I'm plotting. Well, ... I start, a sense of snarkiness creeping inside of me. Spit it out, I don't have all day, you know, Quora replies in a rather snarky way. Now, I haven't even finished the answer yet, and I really enjoy this answer. I do.
Oh, Alex,
I mean,
Robinson's
here.
What the fuck?
So I'll turn light mode on so you can just see the formatting here. Like the formatting is amazing. I'm gonna be honest. Like I like the picture, it has a nice aesthetic. Just the line breaks are good. Like there's nothing that's too overemphasized. Like you only have one word bold italicized. It's good. Like you don't use you use your tools. You know where to use them, how to use them. You don't overuse them either. I think it's great.
That's a great answer, honestly. I love the line breaks.
Shit, Alex is here.
I like the line. Kieran, you know this man.
Who's
Kieran,
Alex?
are you friends? Alex is the other big movie writer on the site.
Yeah, Alex is the other big movie writer.
Yeah, Alex is my boy. Hey, if we can get him in the chat, bro, talk about movies a little bit. Who knows?
So it makes sense that they're friends.
What the fuck is KW talking about? I tell Alex to hop in the podcast, and he's like, "How about that? No."
how about no?
Why is he so mad, dude? Why is this kid so mad, bro? I'm still gonna do the partner space thing. I'll just like put it there.
Okay.
Bold is such a bad feature. Italics really does look better, honestly. I do bold sometimes when I really want to emphasize something. Like sometimes I'll bold my conclusion sentence. I think it's a good use. But generally, like
sometimes like bold my
for individual words,
like
italics are so much better. If you're trying to bold
don't
section,
bold individual words. That
if you're trying to bold,
look that great.
Yeah, if you're trying to bold a section, it looks fine. But little sus, like. Yeah, italics always looks fine.
Italics look swag.
Unless you're like italicizing a whole paragraph, but even that can sometimes work, honestly. Like think about that. If you're italicizing a whole paragraph for a certain purpose.
Like I think I just now started using bold actually, and that was for like closing. So
yeah.
Like, as far as I can tell, italics is a nice font. Like if it were, I don't know, like, a sort of acceptable to write in all italics, then I totally would.
Oh yeah, it looks so nice. You know, they actually used to write in italics. Like they had italic print because you could fit more letters on a page.
Oh dang, I didn't know that.
Or that was the benefit of italics.
Like Quora? Oh, just italics in general. Okay.
Alex sing opera in the fucking over the Discord bandwidth, dude. Yeah, Alex, what's up, dude?
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Good to see you here. Good to see you here, Alex. We're doing a podcast. We've actually been doing this for like 3 hours, but basically what we do is we sit here and we review some profiles. We read answers, we give writing advice and shit. What else we need to talk about?
This is like the closest thing that anybody has ever come to Quora meme review.
This is Quora meme review, dude.
It really is. I mean, we're kind of just like, I don't know, giving advice and just telling people, yeah, basically.
We don't roast everyone. We're trying to help out.
We're trying to give constructive criticism. I guess we can like blur out names if necessary.
I'll blur out names that matter, like randoms who we're DMing. We don't want to reveal their DMs and shit.
Right.
I'll blow that for the upload when I edit it tomorrow.
It's fucking hilarious, though.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun though to go through.
Yeah.
It's a fun fucking.
I'm enjoying it. I'm getting kind of tired though. I mean, I guess it's only another half an hour.
Well, I don't really care actually. I don't give a shit actually. I'll upload it without blurring, and then if anything happens, which probably won't.
No, I'd say blur out like as much as you can at least.
I'll blur your stuff out.
I don't want to like violate people's I don't know, their privacy.
Yeah, I'll blur your stuff out. I don't want you to suffer for this.
Okay.
Quora won't watch a 3-hour podcast. Facts. They will not.
Well, they really won't. But
they really will
like
not.
some random person might, and then be like,
right,
"Oh shit."
Y'all want to hear about a cool story, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a cool story about how Quora is dog shit. Okay. So we got people here, right? I'm gonna talk to you about how Quora is ass. Okay. So for this, we need to go through Quora's history, right? Quora started as like a knowledge sharing website, and the quality of content was really good, okay, because they had like industry professionals writing consistently on the site. They had like Jimmy Wales, the founder of Wikipedia. They had Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google. They had all these big names writing on the fucking site, and the quality of the site was generally good because people focused on the answers, and people were there for the answers, right? That was most of Quora's appeal, for people to come and read it and produce good content themselves. So this sort of changed when Quora blew up. Alright, I know you're going to blame Teen Quora, right? But it's actually not a problem with Teen Quora, because this website's still primarily adult, okay? And it's also a problem with the adult community. It's also a problem with, like... I think, Teen Quora is part of the problem. It's not the whole problem, though. I think it's representative of the problem, which is good. So Teen Quora really happened. Teen Quora really attacked when most of the people came to Quora in 2016 to 2017. That was Quora's big period of growth from 2016 to 2017. They grew from like maybe 30 million viewers, 30 million monthly viewers to 100 million monthly viewers within a year. And then another year, they basically doubled that to 200 million. So there's a lot of new Quora users coming in, right? And basically what Quora had here was a massive opportunity, right? So if you have this many monthly viewers, you have a chance to retain them, to produce content for your website, to form communities, to create a culture, you know? And you have the opportunity to support that culture, to create those communities, to encourage your website's growth and maybe get it prominent in the popular culture, the same way a website like Reddit is for a community, you know? So Quora had that chance, basically, in this major period of growth, right? I feel like it still sort of has that chance now, but at this point it's gone down such a bad road that I don't have much hope. Quora used to have a lot of incentives to create good content. They had a thing called the Quora credits program, right? Basically, you had to spend, you got a certain number of credits per month, right? You got more credits if you got more upvotes and views, and you spent credits to ask questions and to request answers from other people, right? So if you wanted to request an answer from a really good person and fill their inbox with question requests, then you needed to spend your credits that you got from writing good content. You see, basically, to get people good questions to make good content for, you had to make good content yourself. You see how this whole system basically incentivized the creation of better content? Yeah, let me talk about Top Writer too. This is dog shit, okay? Top Writer was one of the things they had to promote good writing, right? It was
Top Writer was really weird.
It was so encouraging for good writers, right? Like, imagine it was a good reward because they didn't just give like that tag. They also gave rewards. They gave, I don't know if you knew this,
like
but
it was a New York Times subscription.
Yeah, they gave a New York Times subscription. They gave you a pen. They gave you a mug and shit. It was cool. They gave you like merch basically for writing well.
But the thing that was weird was that they seemingly gave Top Writer to just about like anybody, really.
Yeah.
Like people that even
no, they changed it. That's the thing. That's the thing, right? It used to be exclusive because the site was smaller, right? But then it became bigger.
Like 2018, Top Writer, they gave it to a ton of people.
They gave it to at least 5,000 people on record, and probably more that didn't even know. Like, I saw that, no, people with under 1K can get Top Writer because a lot of them write really well. Like, that's all about. That's
though, was the problem. That was what was like really resonated. Badly with people.
I wrote or I didn't write anything, but like I saw that this person who literally hadn't written since June of 2017 got Top Writer in January of 2018.
Exactly.
Like, what is that?
It just doesn't make sense.
Did you look at who this fucking person is? Like, this person didn't write for 7 months, and you just handed them this prestigious title. Like, what are you doing? So
yeah, and that's why people got mad at
Let me tell you about Top Writer, right? Basically, it was an incentive for people to create good content, right? They also had another thing that's called the Knowledge Prize, right? I don't know if you guys even remember this, but they ended it in like 2017, right? Basically, what they would do.
Like the Quora's Choice Awards or something.
No, that was a community effort, but this is
that was a community effort.
This is a different thing. Knowledge prizes were literal money prizes that Quora gave for answering for like the best answers, basically. So they would literally give the best question writers for a certain contest, like they would give them prizes of like hundreds of dollars. I think it might have been thousands of dollars for good answers. Like you could literally win thousands of dollars of actual money for writing well on this fucking Q&A website. That was what separated this fucking site.
They even had a top question writer.
that was what they would do. They would promote good writing through things like the Quora credits program, which would increase the overall quality of content on the site. They would promote people to write well through the top writer program, and they would give people money, literal money, for writing well. So there were so many incentives for the content quality to be high, right? But they changed all this. They literally ended all those programs. They ended the Quora credits program in late 2016. They ended the knowledge prizes in early 2017. They ended the top writer program in early 2018, and they literally haven't said anything about any of those programs. That's the weird thing. They ended all those programs and haven't said anything. The top writer thing is the weirdest thing, because it was the biggest program. It was for the most people, and it was the most beneficial to the community, I think. And they literally just gave the last batch out, and they never said anything. They dropped it. And it's never coming back, because I guess they're tired of it. I don't know. Like, the fact that they've been so silent toward their community just shows how little they fucking care at this point. What they really care about.
I remember when they even gave a couple of my my friends back with my old account, they gave a couple of teenagers top writer, and they were both really hyped about it. I remember 2 of my friends received it.
Yeah. They did give teenagers top writer, but it was rarer. I think they gave it mostly like in the last batch of 2018. But they didn't continue that. And they haven't continued anything.
They discontinued it after 2018, right?
Quora has notoriously been bad with engaging with its community. Like, they never fucking respond to any complaints. They don't like read actual appeals usually.
Hell, even their CEO, Adam D'Angelo, he's really inactive.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, sir.
On my old account, he followed me for like, I think 5 seconds.
Oh my!
I saw the notification. I screenshot it on my laptop, and I went to go check his profile, and man, he had unfollowed. I was like, shit.
He probably read one of your answers, clicked it by accident, like the little thing on the side.
He's like, oh shit.
Never mind, bro. Who's this non, bro? I'm not trying to follow this man. Yeah, but the CEO is just the embodiment of how little they give a shit about this site. Like, they don't care about this site. They don't care about the site's communities. What they care about is advertisers. Now, what exactly did they replace? What exactly did they replace all of these great programs that incentivize writing and communities? What did they replace that with? Oh, the Quora Partner Program, right? Paying people. Paying people, right? That's great, right? Paying people. A report to Quora because someone harassed me after they were made admin. They gave the entire space to someone who harassed me. Yeah, that's the thing. They don't read that shit. They don't care. Like, that's how little they care. They don't even read actual reports with actual proof. They don't even look. They don't take the time.
But they have to actually pay human, moderators.
They don't have that many mods.
Yeah, they don't have that many.
Like, the thing about how little they care, I've heard from a credible source that they let interns mess with their web design.
Oh yeah, I believe that for sure.
They let interns.
Like they change
their
the
fucking
minute things.
College age interns in their offices fuck with the web design that gets rolled out to 300 million people a month.
There was a couple design changes that they had created to where they had the picture above the text in answers.
See you,
and
Sarah.
that bothered the fuck out of me. And you know how they changed the font size to where the question font is the same font size as the text?
Yeah, it's
that
weird.
Was all interns and
when they changed the fucking font of the website, like, so many people complained about that.
Oh, I wasn't
Y'all
here when
remember,
they actually
like,
changed the font.
Oh, you weren't even fucking here. Y'all remember?
Yeah,
Bug. Y'all remember when they changed the fucking font, right? Like, it used to be a nice font. It was different from other sites.
Wasn't it?
It was like a nice serif font. It was different from other sites. It was a nice reading experience, and it was pretty cool. It made Quora kind of unique from other sites, and then they just made it fucking generic, like, Arial.
Yeah,
it's
I
terrible,
didn't know shit about 2019 Quora.
It's kind of bad, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't care. And they replaced it with the Quora Partner Program. They replaced all these nice programs with the Quora Partner Program. Now, it seems great that they're paying people to use the site, but what they're actually incentivizing is the spammiest questions. They're incentivizing people to spam questions they don't care about over and over again, dozens of times a day. That's how you make money on this site. Now, Quora basically was like, we don't care about the answers. We care about the questions, right? Because the reason that people come to this site, or a lot of people, they probably looked at their traffic analytics and they were like, a lot of people are coming to this site because they're clicking on Quora as a result on Google after asking a dumb question, right? So people who ask...
You generally see a ton of dumb questions on Quora, which I feel like is why Quora has such a bad rep.
Yeah, people...
You see all these joke questions.
It's bad. People ask, like, bad questions, right? And the website literally incentivizes you asking bad questions, because you can ask any question and make money off of it as long as people click on it. It has literally no correlation with quality. It just has to do with whether it's optimized for Google search engine or Bing search engine or all these other search engines.
I don't know if you saw Sean Kern anyway, his answer on why they don't incentivize answers, and I feel like his explanation was pretty good, because he said that, you know, Quora's upvotes, you know, because an answer with a lot of upvotes doesn't necessarily mean it's quality. Like, I've seen a couple picture spam answers with 20k upvotes. So,
I agree.
Essentially, you know how people will post a bunch of shitty memes just for a ton of upvotes?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that would increase like tenfold, because people are article copy paste. Like, they would have such a difficult time trying to sift through all of the shitty ass content and then the actual quality content. Yeah. That it would just become this like clickbait, my bad. BuzzFeed shithole.
And that's the product of the algorithm, okay? First of all, they could fix their fucking algorithm. Like, their algorithm is shit. They really could. Right? And they could also fix their search engine, which has been dog shit since 2015, and they haven't fixed anything with that. They haven't changed it at all, I don't think. They also haven't changed the message system. The message system is horrible.
I feel like, the messaging system is downright terrible. But with the algorithm, I feel like it should be like every other social media algorithm, where the posts from people you follow, like, you know, that you actually make it into their feeds.
Mm-hmm. That's a big problem.
When I follow somebody, like, unless I have notifications on for them, or unless you're just popping off with views, you're not really gonna come into my feed. Is the problem?
Mm-hmm. They might be able to give the viewers more control of their algorithms. Like, do you want to see more from people you follow?
Like, y'all pop into my feeds a lot, but I mean, you all have 2 million or greater views this month alone. So like, the algorithm is just doing well for you two. But like Dawn, and I follow Amy, and then a couple other people, their answers aren't appearing in my feed. Like, I have to search them up just to read their more recent answers. That shouldn't be a thing.
It's not optimized at all for communities. Like, it's optimized for the questions. That's what it is.
Like, I mean, like, sure. And also, nice, like, go ahead.
The bad quality that you're talking about, the shitty meme answers, that's a product of their terrible algorithm, right? And even if they didn't fix that, if they still had all those good programs, like the Top Writer program, all those core credits thing, I think that would work well. All that stuff, if they still had that, they would have a much more engaged community, and they'd have much better content overall. It would sort of counterbalance that dog shit algorithm, you know?
Yeah.
If they managed to fix all that, they could create a website where actual knowledge is spread, where actual content is spread. People, like, see things that people that they follow is in their feed, you know? And people are wanting to write good stuff too, as well as read it. So it's like, they do so much to try to get people to click on their website for one time from a Google search because they found one dumb question that somebody asked, right? Like, someone spammed enough with the Quora partner program that some stupid homework question ended up in Quora's question database, and someone clicked on it through Google. And then they clicked on that, they read an answer, and they left, and they never came back. And that's one.
User retainability is absolute shit.
That's one of 300 million right there. That's probably most of the 300 million, actually.
It is probably the shittiest retainability rate out of any other website.
Allow me to pull up some statistics here. We're going to go over here. I'm going to screen share here. And you guys are going to see something, okay?
What other website is there? 300. There are 300 million users. Yet it is hard as fuck just to get 1,000 followers. I mean, not like hard as fuck, but
okay, so see that, right? Quora, the users. Do you see a problem here? 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 I'm pretty sure these statistics are reported differently, but in any case, it seems that Quora has more people visiting it than Twitter. Why is that? Well, probably because if I look up like, is my piss, what is integral 2x? I was hoping I'd find some Quora thing, but my point is like if you look some question up on Quora, or you look some like dumb question,
just search up like wire fire truck.
Quora, fourth result. It's above Reddit, okay? That might just be because I use Quora, but it's comparable to Reddit and Facebook. Look how powerful Quora's search engine optimization has become. They've done this purely because they incentivize so much fucking question spam. Now you can argue whether this is a good thing or not, but I don't think it is. Let me get some.
I don't think it is either.
Alexa.com, like
300
right?
million monthly users.
And then you have this, right? Oh, hold up. Rank. Quora Alexa rank. Quora Alexa rank. So some context for Quora Alexa rank, right? It used to be about 70 to 80 back in 2017. Like I said, that was back in the peak when Quora was really getting a shit ton of new people, right? Well, now, what is it now? Oh, 279. And look, it's literally just fucking falling. Like, what is this, dude? It's literally just going downhill. Like, this search engine optimization doesn't mean anything if everyone clicks on this question once, reads these like two fucking words, this two paragraphs of this answer, leaves the website and never comes back. And there you go, you got one other 300 million there. Probably like 250 million of your 300 million are just those users that don't care about the website at all.
Yeah, they just lurk.
Don't have
they just don't
any reason to stay
whatsoever.
Don't even lurk, they just click on it once and leave. Like their 300 million figure, their 300 million figure is definitely just the amount of people that click on their website every month. There's no way they have that many active users. It's proven by, thing that Anthony showed. Balaji, the most followed writer on this website, only has 580k, right? Now let me just take a look at this. 1 billion monthly active users worldwide, right? Social media daily active users, that's crazy. 500 million. 1 billion monthly active users, right? So it's about 3 times that of Quora, right? And the most followed person on Instagram has like 200 million, right?
Yeah, which I said is like almost 400 times more than
fucking. Okay, so that's probably not like a super accurate statistic for the overall website, but I think it's definitely in the ballpark. So you can pretty much make the assertion that people on Instagram are 400 times more engaged than people on Quora.
Yeah, because a lot of people like don't download Instagram and then just like leave. Like Instagram has, they have a fairly decent algorithm. Like your posts actually reach your followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, it's hard. Unless you go to the explore section, which they have. And
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like their interface is just a lot more user friendly, in my opinion. And it calls out to the public more, or the average layman, than as opposed to Quora, where everyone is supposedly a bunch of pretentious intellectual assholes.
Totally, dude. Is there statistics for what percentage of profiles have X amount of followers? Yeah, the problem with that is that Quora is not very. It doesn't release stats, and it's also not very open source, so it's not easy at all to like make algorithms or bots to collect those stats. You can do that for other websites too, but you can do that for other websites, but not really Quora. I don't know why, or maybe people just haven't done it yet. But it's very hard to gather stats on this website.
Because it'd be kind of nice to know. I'm not too upset about it or anything, but I'd like to know what follower percentile I'm in, if that makes sense. Or,
we're definitely just think about how many dead accounts there are. We're definitely top 0.1% at least.
Okay.
There's just not a lot of people on this site that actually use it. There's so many dead accounts with 0 followers. Think about it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So probably more than half.
I found a project. It was categorizing the most, or listing the top 100 all-time viewed Quorans, right? I don't know. Ethan James might have linked. I saw that. Ethan James might have linked to it somewhere.
I saw that because Ethan was like, "Holy shit, I'm on this." And I mean, yeah, that's a pretty
That's a
it's a
great
pretty
accomplishment.
interesting feat. And it
Ethan
is.
James podcast. Ethan James podcast. Ethan James podcast.
Ethan James podcast.
Will not be live streamed. Yo, can we get Ethan James on the podcast? That'd be kind of funny.
No, that'd be a dope ass idea.
Ethan James
I think he had it in
podcast.
shares. Here, I'll try and find it.
Arsenic and Venom is a sick name.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I have a
I'll try to reach out to him. I'll see if he responds.
Okay. Yeah. Here it is.
Fuck.
Okay, so
You found it?
Yeah, I found it. Here, I'll send the link.
Yeah, send me the link. I'll put it up. Trying to see.
All right, bet. Here, I'll send it to the chat.
All right.
That just in case anybody else wants to take a look at it too.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to go through this actually. Yeah, so Sean Kernan is technically first. This is a good song.
So I'm pretty sure this is a massive, like, even ongoing project where people like they have to actually look through people, right?
Yeah. That's definitely that's not an easy feat at all.
They can't use like bots or anything to actually do this shit. They have to like personally survey people or look through profiles and make this list. Shit's weird, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so they seem to have forgotten to swap this. As you can see, they've forgotten to swap. They've forgotten to swap 365 with 362, but it's okay. The State Bank of India, what the hell? They have a Quora account? That's kind of fog. Alright, so we got a lot of people here, right?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting that Ethan James is on there because he's the only teen on here at the moment, I think.
Yeah, I'm still a long fucking way off, dude.
Yeah, I am too, and I have no intention of being on this list. Like, I don't really like the idea of being highly viewed or whatever. I guess that's another reason I delete answers. Because I don't like having a shit ton of views. I'm just weird like that, though, I suppose.
This list is interesting. I wonder how hard it was to collect this list.
It had to have been extremely difficult.
Like, how could you find every single person on this list? Wait, who messaged me? What the fuck? Joanna.
Hi.
What a god, dude. Hi, Ant. I don't think that's my name, dude.
No, that was a joke because she messaged me, hi, Eric.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, so, let me just continue what I was talking about. Oh, fuck. So, Quora is going in a bad direction because as you saw by the stats, it's literally just going down in relevance, right? And I'm sure you know this, but like no one gives a shit about Quora, right? People might actually give a shit about a place like Reddit if you like using that site.
If you're
right?
a big Redditor, yeah, and you like
People
memes
know
and
what
shit.
people know what that fucking site is, right? No one knows what Quora is.
And there's
unless they-
there's some really interesting stories on Reddit too.
Yeah, but it's the same on Quora, right? Quora has literally the same potential as a platform.
And Reddit just has that anonymity that I can never pronounce that word.
Anonymity.
That Quora just doesn't have. Like they think that you using your real name will have a more like I don't know.
I really like it though because it's like personalities, you know.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, it's just a different vibe, but it has literally the same potential as Reddit, right? I feel like if Quora managed to fix all their fucking problems in that same time that everyone was coming on their bandwagon, right? Like during 2017, if they fixed all their algorithm problems,
It would have been a
kept all
great. Yeah, it would have been a great website.
it literally would have been like Reddit. Like it
Yeah,
could
Reddit's
have
a
been.
really well-known website.
It could have
And
been
especially,
like. I don't think
like
it would
the
be as
traffic
culturally
they
relevant. It wouldn't be as culturally relevant, but it would be
No,
way
no, it
more
wouldn't.
culturally relevant than it is now. Like,
and it's
no one knows
it's
what
overall,
Quora is.
Like, well, and especially with PewDiePie's video, like it's just seen as a joke website. Let's be completely honest here.
It's seen as such a
Like
fucking
that's what the general public sees Quora as.
Right,
like,
but we're
just
talking about, like-
just a huge joke.
Yeah, it's like a fucking meme. People think it's just Yahoo Answers glorified, and people who actually
Yeah.
use the site know that it is so much more. It's so much more fleshed out as a website. It has communities, and like it has so much potential. The amount of the type of content you see on this site, like at its core, is so good and so amazing. Like the type of writing
Exactly.
here. I will see you, Joanna. Thank you for being here. Hope you were listening. It was a good time.
Yeah, this is fun. Thanks, Joanna.
Poggers.
Boggers. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna get off soon since it is.
Yeah, we'll get off at 2. Yeah, we'll get off at 2.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, when people say that like Team Quora is dying, it's so much more in depth than just that. Honestly, it's
Definitely, dude.
because like honestly, I think Team Quora is more alive than I've seen it in a fat minute now. And I even talked to Dawn about this, and she totally agrees.
Oh yeah.
Like the people that are actually, or the teenagers that are actually writing because they want to write, are writing. And like I've read so many I've read so many good answers from the 30-day challenge.
Yeah. The thing about the website is that there's no incentives for the website.
There's just no good incentives anymore.
Yeah, and
like
nor does
spam.
yeah. And just the website's health on a broad scale is really bad right now. It's in a really bad place.
It really is.
And its reputation is in the fucking gutter, dude. Like, I think I read a really good answer about this, and it was basically talking about why Quora incentivizes questions over answers. It says like, yeah, they're looking at their profit margin. They don't have a good profit margin. They never made a big profit, and they're trying to change that now by making all these changes. I bet they're making a lot more profit now, but the guy's question was, is this sustainable? I'm actually gonna stream this. I think I might have I'm gonna find it first. This guy might have I might have bookmarked this. I don't remember. Did I bookmark it?
And I feel like them doing this might have been good for like short term, but for long term, it definitely was not a good thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what this guy said. He said basically like, I wonder how sustainable this is in the long term. Like, are you going to be able to keep a base of good writers if they don't have any reason to stay and they keep leaving, and new writers don't have any reason to stay on this site?
Yeah, because I've noticed that it's pretty rare for people to be on here any longer than like a year.
Yeah, especially teenagers. But even adults too. A lot of adults just leave because they're frustrated with the site and they don't like it,
Yeah.
and it gets old because of how much frustration it involves.
Right, and you can't rewrite answers to questions. So like if it feels like you waste good questions, and I don't know. Even though there's tons and tons and tons, but regardless, it's just not good.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the most frustrating parts about this website for me, because I mean, I've been here for so long, and I don't want to leave. I probably will never leave this website, honestly. I'll probably be here until the fucking website dies or shuts down. But like,
I will too. I really like this. Like, I mean, I have a life and shit, but Quora is definitely a big part of my life now.
It is a big part of my life, dude. It's been in my life for like over 3 years. I've been writing on this website for like a major part of my life, and I've literally spent like probably an hour a day on average on this site for the past like 30% of my life.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's pretty significant.
It generally takes me like anywhere from, I don't know, I'd say maybe 10 to 30 minutes to write an answer, just depending on how long I want it to be.
Yeah.
And then I'll spend some time like checking or looking at my feed, and then I'll occasionally respond to comments. I don't generally. I don't know why. I just don't like really engaging with random people in my comment sections. I don't know about y'all.
I don't usually respond. If someone asks me a question, I'll definitely respond to it.
Okay.
I like this site. I like writing on it, and I fucking hate the fact that this site's management is so deaf to any of our concerns. Yeah. Like, they don't make the changes we want. They don't care about our communities. They don't care about anything that we've worked hard to build. The soul of this website is not your fucking spammy ass questions.
Is really off-putting.
Like, this website's heart and soul is not your fucking spammy ass questions that get you the profit margin, dude. Like, the soul of this website is the answers. It's the people. It's the communities. That's the shit that really makes the site what it is. That's why this site has any fucking users at all, dude.
The people that actually put in a good amount of effort to try and, I don't know, find self-actualization for themselves, they're just going to move to another platform.
They will. That's why I have a lot of friends that move to Reddit. I have a lot of friends that move to Reddit because they don't like a lot of stuff about the site. telling stories is
I
fun.
wrote an
but,
answer that was like, what would you do if you discovered you had 100K followers? And it was like, I got banned for having bots or some shit. And I was like,
So
if I get
dumb.
banned, I'm moving to Twitter or Reddit. And I mean, I was like kind of joking, but I really wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, I probably would just start posting on Twitter or Reddit.
Yo,
Or
Alex.
some other writing site.
Alex, you're an up and coming writer. I don't know how long you've been here.
Yeah, how long have you been here?
You still listening? Yeah. I don't know.
January. Okay, so you were on here about the
Yeah, so
same
you're
time
you're new, yeah.
I was.
Yeah, you gotta. I really hope you stay on the site, dude. Because
Same.
the site needs more fucking
Because
people
like
like you. Dude.
I discovered you fairly recently. I think maybe a month or so ago.
I
I'm not
follow
quite
you? I
sure.
don't know.